There we go. Now we're recording. Hi, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Monty. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, everyone. I see Slime here. Super Sonku. Of course, Monty and everyone else coming from that raid. Argo Otter. Lucky, thank you for the resub. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, my gosh. How was your stream? Doing well. Are you doing well? Hold on. I got a shot. Yeah. Boom. Wonderful. Oh, of course, ads start. It's literally I literally just started streaming. Of course, the first ads are rolling here. But welcome, hello. Pleasure seeing you here. You were playing Minecraft earlier? Oh my goodness, I haven't played Minecraft in years, dude. I haven't played Minecraft in years. Immediately after the raid. That's crazy. Oh, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hi, how are you? Hi, my name is Seth, or ODISeth, or ODISeth, in case you don't know. I am a full-time video editor for a handful of VTubers you may or may not know, and also, you know, just a miscellaneous freebie streamer. I stream whatever the hell I want over here on this channel on twitch.tv/ODISeth. Mostly indie games and retro Nintendo games. Hi! Oh my goodness! Hi, Caillou. Sorry, was that Caillou and Luca and Lobo? Hello. Hi, Lobo. Welcome. Hi, Raiders. Welcome. Sorry, a Sky Factory SMP? Ooh. I'm gonna be honest. I've never played an SMP. I kind of want to play an SMP one of these days, but I do not have the time, attention, or focus to get back into Minecraft. Also, when I played Minecraft, I was never really that interested in like the survival stuff. I think SMPs, like as a concept, are better just because I'm constantly interacting with people. Like my love of Minecraft is primarily from like minigame servers. I played a lot of minigame servers back in the day. That was my love. That was the point of Minecraft for me, is going in and playing effectively the equivalent of like Terrorist in Trouble Town, or Trouble in Terrorist Town, or something along those lines. I had a blast with those minigames. Just got home from LVFC. Ooh, nice! Heck yeah! Well, welcome. Dang, I hope. I've heard LVFC was a really good con. I didn't do LVFC this year. I did TFF instead, and I'm like, I can't do two cons back to back. I can't afford to do two cons back to back. And also, God, I'd be so I'm already emotionally drained after TFF. I am in a wreck after TFF. Gonna be completely honest with you. But I'm getting better, getting to the point where it's gonna another minute on the ad still. Oh my goodness, hold on. Go. That's annoying. Hold on. It's fine. I'm still setting up, so it's totally okay. You put your pictures in Mati's Discord? I don't think I am, actually. Hold on. I gotta fix that one of these days. I don't join a ton of Discord servers. I probably should. Joining Discord servers is a good way. Back from being whiskered. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Wait, there were two cons this weekend? I didn't know that. I thought it was just LVFC this weekend. All right, I'm gonna mute. I think instead of listening to lo-fi hit beats, I kind of want to listen to just like the normal game music. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause the music. Now it's quiet. Insane lineup for Easter weekend. Yeah, how was your Easters, everybody? I'm gonna be honest. I had a good Easter, but it did not start good. I had freedom. Yeah, you're back from the ads. Hi, Mati. Welcome back from the ads. It was so funny that you raided right as like the first ads of the stream were rolling. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. You got mini chocolate? Heck yeah. My Easter was fine. My Easter started off really rough, frankly, because I had a migraine earlier today. But I was able to get some rest in, able to recover. After the migraine, I got to hang out with my crush, and we got to eat like Mexican curly fries, or sorry, less Mexican, more like Tex-Mex. There's a local chain that does some really good stuff. Good Eve, hi, Prancing Mad, welcome. This must have been the best Easter of your life because you spent it with friends. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I get to spend it with my crush. We cuddled, we played Super Mario, we had Tex-Mex curly fries, and we got to watch Wonder Man and make out for a little bit. It was very fun. It was very sweet and lovely. I had a good Easter. It started off really rough. I'm gonna be honest. This whole week, I've been feeling really like lethargic and drained. TFF took everything out of me. I was wiped. Oh my goodness, I was exhausted. But I'm doing better now. I think I've had I took a few days where I wasn't doing any work. I did no editing stuff at all. Yesterday, whoa, that was some weird lag. Okay. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. I did no editing stuff at all yesterday and today, and honestly, I did a little bit of editing on Friday, but not nearly enough to consider it work. And I think that's enough recovery time that I need. I think I'm ready to get back into my job. But I'm like, I was drained after TFF. I was so lethargic. I mean, I've been editing. This has been my job solely for like about a year now, and not the wait. Okay, I did get some practice in after the Friday stream on specifically the pitcher's mitt unk skip without pace. But now I have pace, so I don't have to worry about it because there's just one pace skip and it's awesome. And it's so easy. The pace skip is so easy to do. Unfortunately, I've not seen any turkeys yet, which makes me think this is not a Yang. Oh, there's a turkey. Okay, this might be Yang level. I can probably get some sacrifices in theory. Boom. That Percy is going to be a little tough to get, but not impossible. Yeah, I've just been tired. I'm eepy. I've been exhausted, and it's nice to have a. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to use the rope here. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it's nice to be back and get in my usual flow of streaming and kind of get back into the mood of like, oh, I'm willing to work again. I think I'll be able to work again starting tomorrow. So I'm gonna be, which is good because I have plans on like a scheduled thing I need to be working on tomorrow and Tuesday. And then after that, I've got stuff. Evil still within me even on Easter. It's not evil. It's not evil. It's just self-valuing. Health is more important to me than it is to Percy. Percy's intentionally sacrificing himself. That's why he doesn't care where you take him, as long as he should be put on evil. He should always be evil on Easter. No, thank you for the follow. Get minty. Ooh, get minty. Girl, I don't know if you see these ears. I don't know if you see these hooves. You see these little chest floof boob things? I'm minty. I'm so minty. Thank you so much for the follow, get minty. I'm doing your command. Can I get anything else to sacrifice? I could theoretically get that turkey. That's gonna be tough, but doable. Do I taste minty? Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out, friend. All right, this is gonna piss off Yang. That's okay. Because the plan is I kill him. The plan is I kill Yang, beautiful, sacrifice his corpse, and then sacrifice that last turkey, and then we'll have everything we need for Kapala. That'll be everything we need for Kapala, gang. Look at me. Further piss off Yang. Oh, trust me. Fully proof. Thank you so much. I love this avatar. If you want to find out who made it, because I didn't make it myself. I don't have those kind of skills, girl. Or boy, I actually don't know your pronouns. Your pronouns are not listed there. Whatever your pronouns are, if you want to find out who it is, type ! model. It's got the maker of the model as well as the person who rigged and textured it for me. And it turned out so well. I really like how this model turned out. It's so good. It's so good. It's so cute. I'm hoping to get a 2D model soon because that would also be quite nice. But you gotta get to bed. Yes, I no worries about raiding and running. I 100% get it. Usually when I raid out, I'm like, I'm done being alive for the day. Thank you all for raiding. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure seeing you. Enjoy your EPs, Monty. Okay, boom. Let's get up here. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm wiped and exhausted. I've been editing full time for about a year now. And I think I kind of had my first like minor breakdown. I had my first feeling of getting burnt out from it, and I took this weekend to. Was there a raid right before you got here? Yes, there was. It was kind of funny. There was a raid like right as I started the stream. It was very silly. Maturasu, the person who messaged right before you, I gave them a shout out. They were the ones who raided. Anywho, yippee. Boom. But yeah, I've been video editing full time. It's crazy how it's been a year already. I does feel weird that it's been a year doing this full time without any other jobs. And while it is definitely the best job I've ever had, far better than, you know, my fucking call center shit. it is still a job. It does wear me down a little bit. I'm a little worn out sometimes. So it's nice to that oh my goodness, my call center was miserable. Like, relative other call centers on the planet, it wasn't too bad. But it is still a call center job. No matter how good a call center is, it is still a call center. That's what you're trapped in? I'm so sorry. I wish you the best of luck in escaping. Hi, Cairo! Oh my goodness, hello! Speaking of people shout out, oh my goodness, shout outs to Cairo right here. Shout outs, Fluffalicious. Can I spell your name? Beautiful. The answer is, nope, I can't spell your name. That's not the right streamer. Oh wait, that's not who I meant to shout out. Shout out. ICIOUS. What did I get wrong there? FLUFF. L. I forgot the L. I have to wait 2 whole minutes before I shout you out. Okay, you know what? Those in chat, just click Fluffalicious' name. That's who I'm intending the shout out, not the Fluffalicious without the take this King L. Take your L. No, I took my L. I took my L. I'm surprised. Oh, we're getting weird lag. Okay. That shopkeeper has not been triggered yet. It's a pet shop. You learn programming, try and get out, but that isn't working so far. Attempt to look into editing. I was able to get into editing as an escape, but it took like years of practice before I was able to. I've only been editing professionally for, oh my, what? Okay, I'm getting weird lag spikes. Are y'all seeing that here? Anywho, I've been editing professionally for about 3-4 years now, but I've been editing personally for, I found out the other day, 7 years. It's been 7, there you go, beautiful. It's been 7 years of editing to get to where I am now, and I'm honestly not mad at it. I think I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go. Fuck them all. Okay, whatever's causing this lag needs to stop, dude. You're seeing the spikes, right? Is it stream avatars? Hold on, I'm gonna close and reset stream avatars. We're gonna see if it's stream avatars, because sometimes stream avatars breaks things for me. All the little Pokemon will be back. They'll be back soon. I promise. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't you worry, your little butts. Sorry, I called your butts cute. Unless you wanted that. I don't know. You could. I like when people call my butt cute. It was Wailord. Oh, that would make sense. It was Wailord from the previous stream. Coming back to bite me for not being on this one. That's what's going on. Whee! Okay, boom. Ever since elementary school, your parents have been pushing me for coding about tech area, despite everything else finishing it. I don't got anything. Yeah, I have a lot of friends in tech who know a lot about coding, and they're like, yeah, in the early days, people were pushing and saying, oh yeah, the future of careers is in tech, is in. Hi, Blah! Oh my goodness, hi, welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, the future of careers is in tech. If you want to secure a job, learn to program, learn computer science. And then that didn't work out for a lot. Oh, Midbus, can you please roll a little bit further to the right? Okay, roll further, please. Keep rolling. I'm just gonna kill you. Hi, welcome, Crit Success Nerd. Hi, Colin. Hello. Okay, there was another weird, like, what's going on, dude? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. This does this sometimes. Spelunky does this sometimes, where it just suddenly will like have weird random lag spikes, and I don't understand why it is. Why this is happening. Maybe if after this run, whether I win or lose, we just close and reload the program. Crazy set of circumstances, actually. Actually insane that happened. Genuinely, kind of insane. That the bat triggered the arrow, it went over me, it bounced off the bat, and then hit me in the head. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? All right, it's fine. We've got enough resources. We can definitely go to Volcana. I think it's worth it to get Vlad's cape right now because I have Impala. I could do infinite health trick, assuming they're vampires, because I didn't get the chance to do infinite health trick on Friday when I streamed Spelunky. Let's go. I didn't realize there's a robot. Okay, fuck this lag. What? That's annoying. That's actually really annoying, frankly. Hold on, we're gonna close and reload the game. That was such a good run. I had Kapala, I had a shotgun, I had spring shoes. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, I've been editing for a long enough time. I was very, very lucky to escape my call center life and make a career out of it. And I've been doing only editing. Only editing is my only source of income for a year now, and that's weird to think about. And I kind of had a bit of a breakdown this week. I got pretty overwhelmed. I got whelmed, and then it went a little bit further than that. But I think I'm doing all right. I think my clients all gave me a little bit of a break. They're like, hey, pretty understanding. I've got big stuff to do this week. I shouldn't talk about anything that I'm doing this week because a lot of it is projects that my clients would prefer not to be spoiled ahead of time. But yeah, it's big projects, which is nice. It means money because I'm after TFF. Money is a little bit tight, little bit of a concern. Not as tight as it has been in the past. Honestly, not as tight as it was even when I was working at the call center. I think call center was the most reliable money I've ever had in my life. But even despite that, I'm in a very good position right now. You're kind of glad that you're not in a call center anymore too, but you take an office job like that over your food service right now. Talk to your doctor about ADA stuff or something. I don't remember. Oh yeah, ADA. Okay. Food service is very rough. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the stress of food service. My call center was incredibly stressful mentally, but it wasn't very stressful physically. And that was the one benefit of it, but the mental stress was definitely not worthwhile for it, honestly. It did not pay off for me personally. I mean, like, editing is my dream. There's a reason I've been developing this skill since fucking middle school, you know? So I really like it. I like doing my oh. That's not an easy turkey to rescue. Okay, well, if we're not rescuing that turkey, that's the word I'm trying to say. Probably not gonna rescue any of them. I'm glad I did it too. Yeah, I'm significantly happier now with my editing career. It's no job is perfect, but every job is still going to be tiring and exhausting, and you're gonna have days where you feel like not doing it. And I had my days where I felt like not doing it this week, and that's okay. And I didn't do it, and now I'm back. Now I'm feeling better. It paid off. Without trying to distract your stream too much, or tips, how do you have a suggested program for hopefully playing around with editing to learn? Honestly, literally any of them. There's so many programs, and none of them are perfect. There's a lot of bad programs. There's a lot of good programs. You can just take a break like that sometimes. Yeah, it's awesome. I like being able to take a break like that. I mean, sometimes you need to, especially in the content creator sphere. I've got projects I have to do every week. Sorry. Back to answering Matt's question. I learned on what was called Final Cut Pro. It was effectively the advanced version of iMovie. And it was pretty good. It was decent. And I learned that back in middle school with a professional teacher teaching me how to do that. And then after that middle school class ended, I knew the basics of editing, but not enough. So I just messed around in iMovie because my high school computers at that time had iMovie. I used it for a handful of small projects. When I went to college, there was a Humble Bundle for Vegas Pro. Vegas Pro, I think it was 15 at the time. And that was like 10, 15, 20 bucks. So I got that, and Vegas Pro is like a $150, $200 program, generally speaking, but it is a perpetual purchase. You just buy it once, you know, it's not a subscription service like Adobe is. Got that, really developed my skills with Vegas Pro, and that's where I'm sitting at right now. I fucking love Vegas Pro. That is my editing program of choice. But it's expensive. It is a steep price to get in there, and it doesn't translate to a lot of other video editing programs. Both DaVinci Resolve and Adobe Premiere have very different workflows. They do not feel like Vegas at all. Sorry, my hand tracking's gone loose because I'm holding my water bottle right now. Hydration. Yeah, Vegas Pro feels incredibly different from any other editing program I've seen and learned. And the other ones I haven't learned to anywhere near the same extent as Vegas Pro. I could, if you gave me DaVinci or Adobe and sat me down in front of it, I could learn my way around it. I could edit a good video with them, but it wouldn't be my preference and it wouldn't be to the level of quality that I've learned with Vegas. I would have to take probably a couple months, maybe even a year with any given program to get back to the point where I am with Vegas right now. That's probably my biggest detractor with learning Vegas, is that because it's so different from all the other programs, it doesn't really generalize to the others. That said, DaVinci Resolve is a completely free program. There are paid features you can pay for, but for the sake of us YouTubers, it's not really necessary. I think in order to, like, the benefits you get from paying for DaVinci Resolve is you get to, like, edit in 4K or 8K resolutions. It's designed for, like, IMAX people, you know, the like movie producers and stuff like that, or like HDR. Who's going to be doing HDR footage on YouTube? Most of your clients won't need that. And if you have a client that does need that, they'll likely be able to pay you for it. They'll likely be able to cover the cost of a professional license for DaVinci Resolve. Hi, Upon, welcome. DaVinci Resolve is free. It has a similar workflow to Adobe Premiere. So if you ever have a client that does require Adobe Premiere, that does generalize pretty well. More importantly, though, I mean, DaVinci Resolve is great. It's a fantastic program. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't know everything, but it is a free, really good program. You're back gonna pay to start using 8K for your podcast. That's still just a still image. I don't think you need that. Hot take, Argo. I don't think that's necessary. All right. I think I've got everything I can get out of this level. It's not worth it to try and grind for extra health or anything like that. If I can find a Kali altar, I really wish I could have. It would be really nice to have a Kapala right now. Okay. Dang it, turkey! You're supposed to blow up there with the bomb! I could have gotten extra health out of that. Whatever. Worth every penny. How much is the like upgrade for DaVinci Resolve? It's also a perpetual like one-time payment thing, right? Like it's not you have to pay for a subscription. I'm not 100% sure how much it is, but it seems like even then, even if you aren't doing it for professional reasons, it still might be worth it to pay for. Because a lot of like high-end editing programs are like $1,000 or more, which is really annoying. Adobe Premiere, I hate subscription services. Fuck those things. It's pretty intuitive to use. Yeah, DaVinci any editing program is going to take time to figure out. You're going to have to learn, okay, what are the hotkeys I use? How do I make splits in the footage? How do I have it ripple back so that when I delete something, I can bring the footage back from it? Do I do like in and out points and then bring the footage in, or do I just bring the footage into the timeline? Your workflow is going to be, everyone's workflow is going to be different. Everyone's going to have different recommendations for you. Nearly every tutorial I watch is like, hey, you should have an in and out workflow where you cut the clips and then bring it into the timeline. And that's not how I did. That's not how I enjoy doing it. I just bring the raw footage into the timeline and then like make cuts on it there. Just so it feels nice and intuitive for me that way. Everyone is different about how they edit, how they want to do it, and every program is going to do different things for like what's going to be beneficial for it. I think DaVinci, generally speaking, prefers the more timeline-oriented approach, where you bring all your footage into a timeline and then just start cutting it up and doing the ripple cuts and bringing it back from there. Good news is I have not had any lag since resetting, so that's good. I think whatever was going on is fixed. Bad news is that was such a good run that was thrown away last run. That was so bad. I'm so mad if we lost that. All right, here we go. Oof. Bomb bag. I had paste, I had a Kapala, I had a shotgun, I had everything I needed. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Do it like, okay, do it like that. That went the wrong way. Shoot. Beautiful. Okay. In case you don't know why I wanted this is one of the most best items in the game, because I could just do this. No bombs necessary. Let's go. Yeah, editing, I think if you're gonna get started, try it with DaVinci. If you don't like how DaVinci feels, there are other options. I recommend staying away from CapCut. CapCut is it's the TikTok editor. It's the thing you use if you want to edit pretty specifically TikToks. And while it has good resources for that purpose, it also has a lot of like very manipulative like sub purchases you can go for and microtransactions, which, hey, hot take, video editing programs shouldn't have microtransactions. Like, I get that it's a free program and they need to make money somehow, but dude, that's really fucked up. And like the microtransactions for CapCut get in the way of being able to edit with CapCut. Like, genuinely. Genuinely. Like, when you're trying, I try to use CapCut for a few TikToks because there's a handful of things CapCut does do really well. Namely, the automated subtitles. They're designed for TikTok, so they look really efficient. Those automated subtitles look the way you want a TikTok subtitles to look. And that's great for TikTok. But it is a nightmare, dude. I fucking hated every moment of it. It was misery trying to edit with CapCut. Especially the PC version of CapCut. Because I mean, I'm a professional video editor. I'm not gonna edit professional videos on my phone. No, that's stupid. That'd be dumb. Some people do. I know Barley, all of their like videos that they do for their TikTok, they do it in the TikTok app, not on CapCut, but the TikTok app itself, which blows my mind actually that they okay, I'm getting lag spikes again. I think it's the heavy effects. This is weird. I don't know why I'm getting so much lag right now. What's going on? Girl, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, task manager? You got anything going on here? No, GPU's fine, CPU's fine. Nothing seems to be spiking. Set it to low. We'll see if that helps. I doubt it. I don't think it will. I think it's just gonna make the lava look like shit. And the torches look, oh, the torches look so bad on low. Oh, this is what Switch users have to deal with. If you're playing Spelunky on the Switch, this is what your torches look like. And it didn't even help, it's still lagging. Okay, it wasn't lagging until this level. Maybe it's because it's a dark level. I think this is just being a dark level. That's what's helping. What if I set it high? Maybe the high, maybe if it's too low. My settings were too low, they need to be high. That's the issue. We need to have the high visual effects settings. All right, well, you know that Maddock I spent 3 bombs to get? Bye. I'm leaving it behind now. God, high visual effects look so good. I really like the way high visual effects look. It's gorgeous. Look at that lava. Ah, it's so pretty. And look at this turkey right next to a Kali altar, just begging to be sacrificed. I did see Percy up there. I don't think it's gonna be feasible for me to get back to Percy in a reasonable amount of time. You want to drink the forbidden honey? Lava moon. It does look, it looks very drinkable. It's not drinkable, but it looks drinkable. I can't get that Percy reasonable. Ah! I'm really hoping that didn't fall into lava. I'm really hoping that didn't fall into lava. It fell. It runs over. Runs over. I lost the bow. I can't go to Cosmic Ocean without the bow. The bow is mandatory. There are no skips that let you go to the Cosmic Ocean without a bow. That it is truly impossible. That was a run killer. That was a run killing mistake. I took 1 point of damage, and as a result of it, my bow got dropped in lava, and the run was over. It's fine. It really wasn't as good of a run as that first run I did. Anyway, the first run where I died to lag by falling directly into lava, by the lag interrupting a jump that I should have made. I'm so mad at that run. That run was evil, actually. Oh my goodness. Boy, most of the time Spelunky's not laggy. I don't know what's up with it today. It's been feeling, just getting some strange. That's a very annoying arrow trap. That's a very annoying arrow trap. I could have tried to arrow whip it, but I would have taken damage. I would have failed. Your rats love the little Pokemon sprites. Oh, lovely! The my crush, the person I was hanging out with earlier today, they have pet ferrets, and sometimes it's fun to just. Okay, we're resetting this run too. It's sometimes fun to just hang out with the ferrets and just chill. They were very sleepy today. They were so sleepy. They were nice and warm in a cozy warm room, but it was getting a little too hot for them, so we had to bring them down to the basement to where it's a little bit cooler. But I love ferrets. They're so cute. They're so precious. Wow, there's nothing of value here. In theory, I can get some gold. I can get 1 bar of gold out of this. Yeah, even that jar had nothing. Say love you. Anyway, how was your Easters, everybody? Did you enjoy your Easter? I don't know how many of y'all celebrate. I'm Christian. I do celebrate Easter, but I didn't do much to celebrate Easter today, just because I live so far from my family. You woke up at 6? Yeah, you always wake up at 6. That's you do a night shift. Also, whoa, Blood, what are those badges? I don't think I've seen those badges before. TwitchCon and FFZ supporter? FFZ. Frankerface! Ah, I've heard of that before. I've heard of Frankerface before. All of my clients use 7TV instead of Frankerface, but Frankerface makes logical sense. It seems pretty cool. I should probably set up some 7TV stuff just because my clients do it too. It'd be nice to actually learn how they're doing it, because that could be helpful in the long run when editing their videos. Because if I know much about 7TV, you bought the one-time FFZ thing way before 7TV was a thing. There's a one-time thing? What do you mean a one-time thing? Okay. That's gonna blow them up. I'm gonna get some turkey. It's not a sub like BT. What is BTT? I have no clue what the fuck you're saying. None of these words are in the Bible. It's Easter. We should be quoting scripture at each other, not saying BTTV or I have no clue what any of these words are. Doing the annoying thing with fake nails and removal without destroying the natural or fake nail. Face nails? Poob has it for you. Y'all are confusing the hell out of me. I'm so confused. What are you saying? What are you saying? I'm perplexed. I'm committing a crime and I stole the key. Whoops. More importantly, I got the paste. The paste is the most important part of that shop, honestly. There should be an Uja Eye key here. There's the Uja Eye key. Now I need the Uja Eye. There's the Uja Eye. Beautiful, lovely. I've never dealt with fake nails before. Honestly, every time I've like done things with my nails, I've always painted them, like my actual nails, manually. I don't know much about the process of fake nails. I don't know how much harder it is. I'm assuming harder. I actually don't know. Holy altar. Yes, I am making sacrifices to a false idol on Easter Sunday. There's no hypocrisy pointing out to that. Does it let you see them on OBS though? That's the problem. Last time you painted your nails was in 3rd grade. That's wild. I honestly painted my nails when I started, like, really wanted to kick the curb of, like, biting my fingernails, because I have a huge problem with biting my fingernails. Gay! Yeah, it's lovely. I have a huge problem with biting my fingernails. Anytime my nails are unpainted, it is so easy for me to just, like, chomp at them. And painting my nails, I had a hypothesis that painting my nails, I would, like, the color of painting my nails, I'd see it out in my peripherals, and as a result, it would stop me from biting my nails. And that wasn't quite what it was. The color didn't stop me from biting my nails. Rather, it was more the physical weight of the paint on my nails actually legitimately helped quite a bit. Let's go back to Volcana, but I do realize this might be a bad idea just given... You consider getting the bitter stuff? I hated it. Okay. The bitter stuff didn't work on me because I liked I wound up enjoying the flavor of the bitter stuff, and I don't know why. It was literally poison, and I shouldn't have been liking. I just kept biting. Yummy paint. But yeah, the physical weight of paint on my nails. You conquer that habit? Hell yeah, that's good. I still haven't. Anytime the paint falls off my nails, I just go to chomping immediately. But like my nails are currently unpainted. I painted them for TFF, and the paint fell off, and I'm biting. Call me Joe, because I'm biting. That was bad. That was really bad, actually. That was a really bad joke. Hi, Mr. Shopkeeper Kekleon. Can you get activated so you can jump out of there? You admitted that you'll never break your biting nails habit. I probably never will either, but the physical like weight of paint on my nails and the like physical reminder, like every time I was biting, I would see the colors and I'm like, I'd remind myself, I specifically painted my nails so I wouldn't bite them, and I don't want to mess up at these gorgeous nails. That kind of got me to stop whenever there's paint on my nails. Now, like I said, I still bite when there's not paint. I still go chomp, 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 chomp. I heard another Percy and another Kali altar, which means we can get Kapala right fucking now. Let's go! Kapala in Volcana. Oh, we're doing so well, my friends. Oh, we're doing so well. I would love a key to access that little room, because that room has my favorite guy, Von Horseface. That's his name. It isn't actually his name. His name's on Horsing. Here's the key. I can't believe I walked past this earlier. That's kind of sad. Yeah, my original hypothesis, I figured if I paint my nails, A, it'll make me look gay, but B, I could play this off and excuse the people who don't know that I'm gay by saying that painting my nails, that's not where Von Horseface is. Hold on. That's not Von Horseface's cage. Where's Von Horseface's cage? Yeah, I also bite the cartilage and skin. It's very annoying. It's not good. It looks horrible. Where is Von Horseface? Where's my mans? There's my mans. Beautiful. Lovely. I can recognize just from the cage that this was Von Horseface and the other one wasn't. Because they have different cages. Beautiful. Lovely. Yeah, it's not good. It's the glue that takes time. It's basically super glue. You could do it with nail polish remover, but it also damages the fake nails. That's gross. That's really gross. You're so gay. I'm so gay, girl. I'm so gay. And I'm like, this was at the time where not as many people knew I was gay. I wasn't very like out publicly. I'm like, I need an excuse to paint my nails, and my excuse was to stop biting because I do have a problem with biting my nails, and pretty much everyone knew it. I mean, it was. Everyone knows when you bite your nails. Everyone knows. It looks gross. Everyone sees it. It's gross and disgusting. And it's something I'm like, I need to get this stopped. So my hypothesis, because I was a psychologist in psychology classes at the time, I was saying it's. Hold on. Okay. I said I was testing something. I was gonna try and find out whether just having a visual reminder or like a brightly colored, because the first color I went with it was a yellow, and a yellow is like in psychology, it's a warning color. You see that in your peripheral, and you instantly stop doing anything you're doing, because that's like, oh yeah, that could be like a snake or poison or something like that. That's like we as a species are just encoded to really dislike the color yellow. Yellow terrifies us, which is a good thing because there are a lot of poisonous things that are yellow. So I'm like, if I paint my nails yellow, I'm gonna see that in my periphery every time I try to go bite my nail, and that's gonna stop me from biting my nail because the basic human impulse. And that didn't really work. You're spooky. You're very spooky. You're very poisonous, Cairo. My yellow friend. But yeah, I was, my hypothesis was wrong. I didn't get that immediate, like, whenever I was going up to bite my nails, I wouldn't get a little bit of a startled response. But it did still stop me anyway, because I felt the physical weight of my nails, and even though I wasn't startled, I would get like close to the point where my fingers are in my mouth, or like about to be in my mouth, and then I see, oh, I did paint my nails today. Oh, these nails look really good, actually. I don't want to mess them up, and that's what stopped me from biting my nails whenever my nails are painted, is the idea of, oh, I can physically feel it, which kind of stops and quells the urge, and I don't want to mess up the nails because the nails are so pretty. They're so good. They're so yum so good. Nails so tasty. Yum. Like, oh my god, that fucking NPC streams on TikTok. Y'all remember that? You'd hope that I don't want to eat paint would stop me. It did not stop me. Story time with Seth. Hey gang. Story time. Back in middle school, I ate plastic. And it was bad. It got to the point I would eat plastic so regularly that I had a lunch cart. I would pretty much just chew on anything that was like near my mouth or neck, just because I had that autism. I had a leather jacket that I would like nibble on the corners of because I had the leather jacket autism, and the corners were gone by the end of like a school year. But I had a lunch card through middle school that my parents thought it would be wise to send me to school with my lunch card on a little necklace that a lanyard. That's the term for it. A lanyard. So I don't like forget it at home, or I don't have to carry around a wallet or anything like that. I could just have it on around my neck, and it would be there. And I would chew on it constantly, to the point where by the time that I was finished with 8th grade, because this started in 7th grade, it took 2 whole years, but there was nothing of the lunch card left but the barcode. I would eat that lunch card. I ate the entire fucking lunch card just because I love chewing on stuff. I love chewing on plastic. I had the chewing on things autism. I had the teether autism. It wasn't a deer moment, it was an autism moment. Like, let's be honest here. That's just, it was, I like chewing on things. I like nibbling. All right, let's do the infinite health trick if there's enough vampires. We have the ability to do it. I have all the resources I need for it, which is literally just not the pitcher's mitt and the Kapala. As long as I have the pitcher's mitt, as long as I have not the pitcher's mitt and the Kapala, I'm good. Hyperfixation for finding things, yeah. Okay, there's 1 vampire. Stay right here, please. Okay, there's the other vampire. So there are 2 vampires at least. There's, perfect. Okay, so that one's staying there in the cage. This one, I think we're not gonna have to deal with it because he's not gonna see me up here. I got more paste, beautiful. Excellent. We get Vlad killed, beautiful. Thank you, Von Horseface. This is why I rescued you earlier. Here, you can have your little arrow back if you want it. I assume you want that back. Okay. We almost have everything we need. Okay, boom. Oh, no! Keep flying, keep flying, keep flying. Do not be grounded. Oh, you're both, oh, okay. Don't jump into the void. Don't jump into the void, please. I need 2 flying vampires, or at least 2 vampires just trapped in a location. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You? Stop it. Stop it. Stay there. Die. I don't want you alive. Okay, this is going terribly. This is going terribly right now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, there's a vampire down there. And I saw another vampire over here. I need to get a second vampire that isn't dead. Uh-oh. Did I kill all the vampires except for that last one already? Is there another one? I think all of them are dead. Oh, no. I think we killed all of them! Fuck! I think they're all dead. Oh, gang. Oh, gang. Bangarang. Dang, gang. I don't... Oh, that sucks. I can't do infinite health trick with only 1 vampire. Why didn't the other vampires just... They didn't cooperate. They didn't fucking cooperate. There might be another vampire somewhere down here. There's always a chance that one of them's just hiding away in one of these little hidey holes. Nope, there's not. Oh! And that third one died too. Look, its cape is in the hole. Okay, well, all 3 of the vampires that were here are dead. That sucks. That's really annoying. It's fine. With what the vamps helps? Yeah. I don't understand that message. I'm going to interpret it. I think you're asking how the vampires help me with getting infinite health. The way that the infinite health trick works in this game, I have a Kapala, which makes it so that anytime I touch the blood that a living creature lets off when they get hurt, I gain 1 to my little Kapala meter there, and that meter, when it fills up, gives me a point of health. I think it takes like 8 points of blood to fill it full, so it takes a lot of health. It takes a lot of blood to get me any health at all. But this little cape that I have, the Vlad's cape specifically, I'm dead. Okay, well, guess the infinite health wouldn't help anyway. I was gonna die instantly anyway. All right, whatever. That little cape that I had, the red one, not only does it let me double jump and fly, but it also makes it so that every creature in the game, when they take damage, drop twice as much blood as they normally do. Grunt off like a candle. Shush, 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 shush. But yeah, the cape makes it so any creature instant, like, gives off twice as much blood, and the Kapala makes it so that when I consume blood, I get health. Now, vampires also heal from blood. So there's a little trick where if you line 2 vampires and another object up, usually that object is one of those little hired hands, because that's the easiest way to do it. But there's other things you could line up with it. If you throw the miscellaneous third object at the 2 vampires, they will drop enough blood to heal themselves and still have excess for you to pick up and heal yourself as well. So you get their blood, they get their blood, they get infinite health, or they continue healing from the damage that you're doing to them, and you heal from the damage that you're doing to them as well. So you can both heal however much health you need. And that can go up to 99 HP. Now, HP isn't always a good thing in Spelunky, simply because you can still die in 1 hit, and sometimes having 99 HP makes you a little bit reckless, makes you think, oh, I can tank this when I can't. As you saw there, no matter how, I had 15 HP, and I still died to a single enemy because I got pushed into lava. This run sucks. Fuck this run. I'm not dealing with it. I ain't dealing with that run. We'll bring the ghost charges in case. Yeah, that's the trick, is if you get 2 vampires and something else, you can throw something else at the vampires, and they will give off enough blood to heal themselves and not die, and as a result, you also get enough blood to heal yourself and gain infinite health. I was gonna say not die, and that's kind of a given because you're not the one taking damage in that trick. I don't think you can heal off your own blood. Beautiful, lovely. I gotta take off my socks. My socks are feeling restrictive. They're feeling weird around my feet right now. Okay, there we go. Done. No more socks for the deer. My hooves are exposed. I don't know why I'm singing in different tones of voices. Whee! Get Percy. Hey, before I go down, I want to check and see if I can find where it is. Good thing I did. If I went down, I wouldn't be able to get back up without expending 2 ropes and a bomb to get up here. I'm awesome. Thank you. I try my best to be. I'm not the best gamer or the best person, but I am the best singer in all time. No one has ever sung better than me. That's why I continue to sing on twitch.tv/ODISeth. By the way, how are the Pokemon sprites assigned for chat? It's such a cool addition for the stream. Yes, they're assigned randomly. You randomly get a random Pokemon. But if you type extension, sorry. Oh, yeah, that still works. Yeah, if you type extension, I didn't realize it still worked with the extra S on there. It's supposed to just be extension. You can go to that, or if you're watching on desktop, you can literally just scroll down to my little about page. There's a panel there that lets you pick what Pokemon you want. The official version of that, dang it, Percy died. The official version of the program does not, it has random avatars and you can make your own art for the avatars, but a lot of people have made art for the stream avatars or pulled art from other sources, mostly Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, that you can use, and you can just install those mod packs for free via the Steam Workplace, which is very nice. Sorry, Workshop is what I meant to say. You think I'm the best of the year? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Hunter and Umbra. Okay, I've been meaning to ask. Your name is Hunter and Umbra. Is that because your account is shared by 2 people? Or is it because you have like 2 personas? Or like you are plural? Skeleton Key, my beloved. Okay. I could sacrifice that turkey, but I want to wait a little bit before I do that. Just because it's going to be a little bit easier if I do it in a specific way. Actually... Okay. Ah! Wonderful. I need to stop jumping off the turkey, my friends. Beautiful. I'm not going to be able to get that lizard. Okay, we're going to need to use a rope here. That's fine. I'm so glad I haven't had much lag since that dark level. Okay. Let's go sacrifice these 2 turkeys. I would like to have something else to sacrifice. If I can have something else to get on the altar except for these 2 turkeys, that'd be helpful. I could theoretically get Yang on there, but I'd probably have to kill him first because I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can get him on there alive. I don't think it's gonna happen at all, chat. Okay, what do we do? We piss off Yang a little bit. Let's ride the turkey first. In retrospect, probably should have gotten the shotgun for this. If I was gonna fight Yang, shotgun would have made it easier. Aha! Now you are damageless. Okay. I might be able to get him onto the altar alive. If he keeps bouncing like this, it's possible. Okay, well that doesn't... That's fine. Okay, he's dead. There's a Kapala. Beautiful. We have a Kapala back, baby. Let's go. We need to schmoove. We need to schmoove. It is 3 minutes. Okay, I didn't realize I was running out of time. Hello, gang. Hi, everybody. Soapy water bowl softens the glue over time. Usually 15-20 minutes. Perfect to do while watching Seth struggling to keep the cats alive. I'm doing my best. Okay. I'm not a pet owner. I don't know how to keep animals alive. More importantly, I have a Kapala. I have the. I could theoretically go for the infinite health trick again. It's gonna be a little bit trickier this time. Just because I have so few resources. The only thing I have is the skeleton key. That sucked. The only resource I have is skeleton key, which makes it quite a bit trickier to survive in Volcana to do what I want to, but being able to generate health helps quite a bit. Well, some of you, you're not always helpful. In fact, the hired hand, I would say, is rarely helpful, but he can come in clutch sometimes. There have been times where he's helped. I've on Horseface. Is there a mod to give him a horse face? That'd be really fun if he had a horse face, like legitimately. Your nick is because your 2 main OCs, Hunter, Furry Cat, and Umbra. Nice! Okay, I was wondering if it was like an OC thing. That's pretty rad. I've seen some people who are like, who do have multiple people using the same Twitch account. And I've also seen some people who are like plural, which is also multiple people using the same Twitch account, but they're also using like the same body, so I don't know if that counts. I would like to get these sacrificed. Beautiful. What up? Hi, Crabnapper's a crazy name. I love that name, Crabnapper. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Hello, hi, how are you? Okay, we're doing our best. I'm trying for $7.99 because I think it's doable. I've just never done it before. It's been a minute since I made it back to Cosmic Ocean. I tried on Friday to get back to Cosmic Ocean, and it did not go well. I kind of failed. I kind of, I'm getting cooked by these enemies here. There we go. That's gonna help out a lot. Not 99 HP, but it's close. We're getting there. I don't have a compass, so I can't tell if there's a drill just somewhere over the right. Okay, well, at least you're here. Perfect. That makes it easy. You're so proud of that name, even more surprised that wasn't already taken. Is it a reference to something? I don't know why it would be already taken. That's creative. That's something that'd be hard to think of. I'm doing well. Today was rough. I'm gonna be honest, my Easter was a little weird, just because I started it off with a migraine, but the meds kicked in pretty quickly. God took care of me, and I was very thankfully able to spend some time with my crush. We hung out. I played Super Mario, which is one of their favorite games. Sorry, not Super Mario, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which I'd never played before. We cuddled and watched Wonder Man. Oh, that's really annoying. I would really like that chest friend. Yippee! Hey, the bombs paid off for that. Beautiful. Lovely. Yeah, I haven't taken the past few days off my editing work just because I've been feeling very overwhelmed by my job right now. My job, I'm a full-time video editor for a bunch of like Twitch streamers and YouTubers, so it's not It's definitely the best job I've ever had, but it is still a job, and it can be overwhelming at times, and I got a little burnt out / overwhelmed by it this week, and I'm hoping that, ooh, this would be a great shop. I would love this shop if I could have it. I'll just buy out everything here, because A, I don't want to piss you off right now when you already have your shotgun out, and B, honestly, the last thing I need is dealing with the shopkeeper right now. I've got everything I need. Money is of no object for me right now. In game. In real life, it's an object for me for sure. Whoop, whoop. Okay, nothing over here. So that means the 7-4 drill is going to be here. Your dog room, as great as it can be, the burnout is equally great. I mean, any job that's going to have burnout. It happens. Even the best jobs in the universe, you're gonna have some burnout there. Also, dog groomer does sound like a pretty fun job, as long as the dogs are not squealing. Some dogs are noisy. They are loud. They learned the evolutionary gene of scream. $7.99. There are no skips. It is 99. It's technically 95 floors, just because you start in Cosmic Ocean at 7-5. 7, 1 through 4 are in the Sunken City. But yeah, so Cosmic Ocean is 95 floors. No skips once you're in there. Last nails off, you let them dry overnight. Nice! So to take care of your natural nails tomorrow, you can apply them properly, stay in place for a week. Lovely! See, that's the benefit of fake nails. Whenever I paint my real nails, they don't stay for very long. Like, it kind of gets chipped and wears off, and just natural wear and tear, it kind of goes away over time. All right. I got the bow. I'm gonna hydrate a little bit. Also, ads are coming in about 3 minutes. If you want to avoid them, you know how. If not, I'll walk you through it in a moment. Agua. No, for fake nails, do not try to remove them daily. It's just your real nails. The time is best. That makes sense. For those of you who don't know how to avoid ads are the graffiti of billionaires, and I hate them. And I wish I could stream on Twitch without them, but sadly, I am using Daddy Billionaire's service, so Daddy Billionaire has to make money off me. Say love you. That's how it works. If you want to avoid them, you're fully turned after the last 5 minutes of picking Pokemon. Valid. What Pokemon are you already picking? Hold on. Let me take a little closer peek here. Who are you? Which one of these are you? Of course you're a Poochyena. Of course you're a Poochie. I love Poochyena so much. Poochyena is so adorable. This level is going to be laggy. It's a dark level in Volcana, and Vlad's cave is in the background. This is going to be a little bit of lag. Graffiti is art. That's true. It's graffiti billionaires in that it is placed on something without the consent of who it's placed there, like who owns the thing it's placed on. And it is, in this particular instance, because they're billionaires and they don't know how to do anything other than try and gain as much money as possible, is used to advertise things that people have paid to put there, paid the billionaire to put there. It sucks. I really hate ads. Ads are despicable, especially on a free service like this. Hey, oh my goodness, thank you for the subscription, Get Minty. So that's one of the ways you avoid ads. You can subscribe, you can do Twitch Turbo. There is an ad block. I don't know if the ad block is still working. I've gotten reports that it might not be working anymore. But there is an ad block. My automated bot should post here when the ads start, that you can also use to block Twitch ads. That's one vampire. There's 2 vampires. Okay. If I can successfully... Ow. Okay, if I can keep this vampire and the vampire on the right safe, or wait, hold on, this vampire could work too. Okay, they're both down there, they're both safe. If I can keep them alive and not jumping to their deaths, I can do the infinite health trick here. I gotta get the cape first, though. I gotta get Vlad's cape. Dude, this level has so many more vampires than normal. I had a run the other day where there were 0 vampires aside from Vlad. Like, what the hell? That was crazy RNG. But this RNG, oh my goodness, there's a lot of vampires this time around. I am not mad at this many vampires. Okay. It's 1. There's already 2 in the chamber. There are 2 in the chamber that I need them. Wonderful. Okay, watch. Watch this, Fred. No! You fucking hired hand. You asshole, dude. You... Okay. I gotta get this one. Gotta farm these vampires here. Don't... The hired hand instantly killed one of the vampires, which sucks. But I could still save this. Bring you here. Come in here, friends. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, we got everything we need. Ah, my goodness. That looks so difficult to set up. Okay, the ads are going to be running while I'm doing this, so that's a good sign that you all get to miss the process of me gaining infinite health. I'm just going to be basically doing this until my health is 99. It's not perfect. It's not an easy... it's a little easy. I literally just stand here, pick up the guy, and throw him. And hope that the lag doesn't drop my throw input, because sometimes it does. Yeah. I'm glad I get to do this during the ads, while the ads are rolling. Because y'all aren't going to be missing much here. Yeah, ads suck. I wish there was a way for me to stream on Twitch without ads, but sadly I cannot. I use Daddy Billionaire's service, so Daddy Billionaire must make his money off me, and it's so disappointing. Oh, okay. Ah! See, they're dropping enough blood that they heal and I heal. So it's enough blood that everyone heals, no one dies, everyone is able to get healing off this, and I get to 99, and then I get to kill this guy because this guy causes more problems than he solves. Like, he's technically a hired hand, he does technically solve problems for me. Haha, haha, haha. Can I turn around and throw you in the right direction, please? I want to throw you into spikes. Thank you, beautiful. So now I have 99 health. I could still die in one hit. There are still many ways that I can fuck this up. So I'm gonna try my best not to fuck this up. We're gonna do everything we can here. Beautiful. Hey. I don't have a ton of bombs. It might still be worth it to do Olmec skip, but without paste, I'm gonna have to do paste and long skip. Now that I know how to do paste and long skip easy and clean, I'm not worried about it, but this game is hard. This game is hard. Okay. It's this, and then whip it. There's so many different setups for this that it's hard to remember which one I'm going for at any given time. Boom. Love that. It all depends on what items I have. That's the nature of a roguelike, friends. Hi. Get up here, gay Olmec. Rainbow Olmec. Beautiful. Instant entry there. Heck yeah. Sometimes it takes me a few attempts to get in that door. This is why I wasn't too worried about money, because now I can just basically farm money off everything in this back layer. 73,000 is not bad. It's not as much as I would like. There we go. That gets us up to, I think, 74.50. Or 74.5. 74.6? I'm bad at reading. I'm bad at talking about math. Math is hard. Either way, enough that we should be able to have no issues with Madame Tusk in the, oh, tide pool. Lovely. I already dealt with the gloop. That's beautiful. Hey! Now I actually gotta do phase 1 of Olmec. I don't have to do phases 2 or 3, thankfully, for what I'm trying to do here. That's the whole point of what I just did, is Olmec skip. I'm gonna save Percy anyway. I'm at 99 HP. This literally does not help me in any way, shape, or form. However, I like saving the cat. I like to save the cat when I can. Chat likes it when I save the cat when I can. Cats are awesome. We love Percy. Shoutouts to Percy. Am I right? Beautiful. And I'm even not gonna kill the crabs. I'm not gonna kill those little crab things. Oh, dark levels. Oh, dark levels. Oh, dark level. The darkness. The zombies. I don't know why this young Shearer. They're so much more intimidating in dark level than they are in normal levels, actually. Don't break into Madame Tusk's lair with the skeleton key. I know I can do that, but she would not like it. They are for Crab Napper. That makes sense. They gotta be nabbed by Crab. Crab Napper, are you still here? You gotta nab these crabs, dude. There's so many crabs in this world. Tide pool has so many crabs. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. There's even Mr. Krabs here, who I personally hate because he will kill me in a heartbeat. Despite my 99 HP, Crab Napper can be a problem. Bombs are helpful. Bombs are about what I was needing here. Okay. Agony. If I do this right, I could easily pull off. Ah! Come on, man. Can you give me paste? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I don't need paste. Who needs paste? You need the tool that makes this skip easy? Nah. I don't need that. I don't like when the game is easy. I like when the game is hard. I want to do the harder thing. I need more practice doing the harder thing anyway. So it's fine. I'm totally not upset about this. I would definitely not want paste video game. Now that I've learned how to do the skip pasteless, I need more practice doing it naturally anyway. That's clearly what... Please give me paste. Please give me paste. This trick is so much harder without it. This trick is so much harder without the cum jar. Give me the cum jar game. I need the cum jar. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. All right. For those of you who don't know what I'm about to do here, there is a... there's Mr. Krabs. Hi, Mr. Krabs. All right. Don't want to have to deal with him, so he's just going to ignore me. Perfect. Love that. There is, at this level, at the bottom of this level, a sea of lava. If I enter the sea of lava, I die. Obviously, that's how it works. The intended way to do this, there is a hidden little area underneath the sea of lava, which you get to through this little secret path right here. This brings me underneath the sea of lava, but there's no way back up because the door to enter it is a one-way door. I can't get in. So how the heck am I supposed to do this? Well, there's a certain little gimmick from Olmec there. That whole thing when I did Olmec skip, it gave me a little onk. The onk is designed so that I have the ability to survive one hit if I survive one death. So if I die, I get revived at the start of the level. What you're intended to do here is die. You're supposed to drop this whole sea of lava on top of your head, die to lava, respawn, and then continue from there so you can go to a secret exit. But what I'm gonna do instead is not die, hopefully. Okay, beautiful. Do this, blow it up, and specifically blow it up in a way that I am immune to the lava because the lava just doesn't fucking touch me. Let's go. Look at this, chat. I'm gaming so hard. Okay, well, there's the exit. What we need to do here is make it to a wall of safety. Climb the wall. Go get my freaking sword, my awesome sword here. And now that 99 HP I worked so hard to get, I get to keep it. I don't have to die. Let's go. No deaths. That is the first time I've ever done that in an actual run. I'm gonna be honest, I learned that trick the other day on Friday. I've never actually pulled it off. Every time I've tried, I fucked it up. And that was the first time I haven't fucked it up. I knew how the paste make it easier. There's so many different setups. What the paste does is it makes it that the bombs stick to any surface that you want. And instead of placing 4 bombs, or in my case, I accidentally misplaced, I placed more than I needed, but it's fine to do more than you needed there. Instead of placing 4 bombs in the exact pixel perfect position there, could have fooled me. Well, thank you. Instead of placing the 4 bombs in that exact frame perfect, pixel perfect position there, you can instead place 2 bombs right there by the ceiling where the roof is in very specific locations. And I know where those locations are because it's very easy. Those locations are so easy to get to, and it saves you bombs. And also that one, it's just easy to recover from as well. Tall Onyx Vortex. So I need to remember Tall Onyx Vortex. I can come back and consult it later. It's not actually that important for me to remember it directly. Hello? Oh, controller's doing weird stuff. Beautiful. Love that. Yeah, now, oh no, I'm no longer at 99 HP, so I gotta get my HP back up here. Oh, Percy's gonna help with that. Percy's gonna help with that. Not even by farming blood, just by, oh, I'm back at 99 because I killed a crab. Yeah, so the way that you do it with paste, you just place bombs in 2 specific locations on the roof there. That also brings down the lava, but it doesn't explode anything in between where those 2 bombs are, which is very nice. It also provides a little platform of safety. And saves you bombs. It's just much easier to get that alignment for that. The alignment for this is pixel perfect without the paste. With the paste, it's not as, it's not pixel perfect. It's tight, but it's much easier to set up. Rather than having to like grind against the wall and hope you didn't like move in any direction slightly. You can just climb a rope. You get this distinct feeling this game might be modded? Yeah, the game is modded. So the character I'm playing as here is my persona. This is my persona here. See, that's me. Hi, a YouTuber dear furry who heard the call and answered all mix. Who heard and answered all mix call. Thanks to Giga Drain for the sprites. Shout out to Giga Drain. I forgot that's the name they were using at the time. That's honestly crazy. They've changed their name a lot since then. Yeah, adorable. Yeah. I have a handful of texture mods on this game. In fact, there's a tag for my stream that says modded, because this game is in fact modded. Most things, I don't have any mechanical mods though. It's all textures. Everything here that's modded is just texture stuff. Which is good, because I don't like, there's a lot of really cool like gameplay mods for this game, but most of the time when I'm doing Spelunky Sunday in particular, because I play Spelunky every Sunday, I just want to play Spelunky. Spelunky is a fun game in and of itself, and cool texture stuff makes it awesome. But so it's just playing the game, you know? Yeah. These are originally aliens. They're not normally Kirby. The mod just replaces them with Kirby because it's very funny. The Kirby being an alien is very silly. But they still function exactly the way Kirby normally does. I do not want this to blow up. Kali would be quite mad at me. I actually don't know how mad she'd be at me, because I got a lot of favor from her. Okay. Let's find the exit, hopefully without blowing up. Oh. Hi, Percy. So saving the cat here, saving the cat always adds 1 to my HP, but I am at max HP right now, so there's no purpose to saving the cat. I just like saving the cat. Saving the cat's awesome. All right, this is Neo Babylon. This is arguably, and actually not arguably, this is very widely agreed upon to be the hardest biome in the entire game. This just sucks. There's so many things that can go wrong here. In fact, it's bad enough that I'm intentionally leaving behind the little Excalibur thing I have, just because it's more convenient for me to be able to do this. Do a backflip. Okay, there's the exit. There's so many things that can hurt and kill me, and while I'm resistant to being hurt because I have 99 HP, if I get hurt, it's nothing in the world. If I get hurt and it bounces me into something that can one-hit kill me, that fucking sucks. I die. There's so many ways that I can one-hit die, namely explosions. Actually, the explosions don't one-hit kill me, they do 10 damage. But also, elevators. Those little moving things, I get crushed behind one, I get crushed underneath one, I instantly die. I lose my Ankh. I'll have the item that causes me to revive. I'll revive with only 4 HP. Okay. What is it? Tall Onyx Vortex. I said that earlier. Tall Onyx Vortex. Okay. What I'm looking for, this is a room of Ashabati. All of them with different traits. There are different colors. There are different items. There are different little features on their faces and bodies. I'm looking for a tall, black one that has a little spiral on its chest. So that's the spiral. Here. I'm going to show you. This one right here is a cracked Onyx Vortex. I'm looking for a tall one. This one right here is a tall gold eye. Oh, they save the cat, but threw the hired helper into the deadly. I hate that. This is the tall. I think this is tall, right? Is this tall? Yeah, that's tall. Perfect. This is the one I'm looking for. One of these Ushabti that the Tablet of Destiny reveals to you will hatch into a Cheelin. The others are worthless and mean nothing to me. They're literally just jars, basically. They're ceramic jars, effectively. They won't break, but they do nothing. If there's a Kali altar in the level, you can sacrifice them to Kali, and she'll give you a random item. That's pretty much the extent of what they do. But there's one in particular that just so happens to be the perfect one to hatch into the Cheelin. And the Cheelin is the item that lets me fly infinitely without having to reset my my little cape here. And by Cheelin item, I mean little character. I get to ride on the Cheelin. Look at the oh, well, the Cheelin's with Kamidari. I need to keep the Cheelin alive for at least one more level. I don't need Madame Tusk. This is the first time in so long that I have not needed to go to Madame Tusk at all, which is actually crazy. I'm not riding the Cheelin right now just because I want my normal movements. I'm more accustomed to it. Riding the animals is a little tricky here. Oh my goodness, do not fall into lava. Please keep the Cheelin alive. I need the Cheelin alive for this. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, Not the worst Neo-Babylon I've ever seen. That was probably a pretty kind Neo-Babylon, all things considered. This is the final boss of the game. This is the final boss of the game. Look at her. She's so pretty, isn't she? She's awesome. Anyway, I'm ignoring her completely. Right above the final boss of the game, if you have the animal that lets you fly infinitely, you can fly infinitely. And come up here, avoid all the lasers. And bye, Cheelin. You were very helpful. that is the Cheelin's entire purpose, is getting me up here. Oh, wow. I climbed into a spaceship and now I'm flying out of this whole game takes place on the moon, by the way. I'm leaving the moon, though. I know it didn't look like it, but the whole game took place on the moon. I'm now leaving the moon here to go back to Earth. Yay, we're going back to Earth. The game is over. We're finished. Thunk. Welcome. Oh, it's a dark level. Fuck you. Fuck you, first of all. Welcome to World 7. This is the sunken city. This is it. Technically, it used to be Earth. Earth is looking a little fucked up right now, though. Oh, I'll probably leave that for later. I'm likely gonna take a little bit of damage here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do here. That's what's in the moon. So true. An entire roguelike dungeon. Okay. This is the Sun Challenge. It's intended to be incredibly hard. It is pretty difficult, but there's a little bit of cheese here to help me with it. And the fact that I have 99 HP means that even if I fuck up the cheese, I'm probably not going to die here. But, emphasis on probably, there's nothing guaranteed. I might die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay, perfect. I'm out. This sucks, though. This is a really bad situation for me. I would like not to die. I'm getting just launched everywhere. Please. Okay. Yeah, this area is filled with all of the hardest enemies, and they are doing a ton of damage to me, but thankfully, I fucked up the cheese. I fucked up the thing that makes it easy to win. I did not make it easy to win, but I had enough health to survive it anyway. That did 9 whole HP, even with me healing off the vampires and everything. That's kind of crazy. That was a lot of HP it did to me. In exchange, I got this cool little arrow of light. It's radioactive. Me on a Friday night. Me on a Sunday night. Oh, happy Easter Sunday, everyone. Happy Easter Sunday. You get to watch this deer get manhandled by a bunch of hot creatures. By a bunch of really sexy monsters. Oh my goodness. Well, this isn't a sexy monster. It's a fucking grub. I played this game like 10 years ago. They had no idea there's much intricacy to the gameplay and lore. To be fair, this is Spelunky 2, not Spelunky 1. They did expand on the intricacy and lore and gameplay. But Spelunky 1 also had a ton of gameplay and lore. There was a lot to it. I really like how simple of a, fun little roguelike it is, and also there's so much more beyond just the initial endings. Like, for both games, in both games you can go to hell if you want to. I don't know why you would want to, but it's possible. In the first game, the secret ending, basically the ending I'm trying to get right now, the true ending, is in hell. In this game, however, the true ending is here. And it's gross, and it's really weird. What I'm trying to do here is, you know what? I'll leave that for a little bit. I'll let you not be spoiled if this is your first time seeing it here. So that lady we saw earlier, she was the final boss of the game. Her name is Tiamat, but she's not the true final boss. As you can see, there's more going on here. I've got to go and fight the true final boss. The final boss, I'll spoil the name for you, is Hundun. Hundun, I believe, is the... it's the god of chaos in Buddhism? Not 100% sure. I don't remember exactly which religion it is. I think it's primarily a Chinese, China practiced religion. I don't know what the religion is called. I'm very bad with names of religions, honestly. But I'm poisoned. Fuck. Okay, well that sucks actually. I can be cured of poison, but it's not easy. I gotta find Percy. I really don't want to be poisoned going into 799 into the cosmic ocean. Cough, cough, wink, wink. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the real secrets. That's the real goal, but don't tell anybody here. What is Hundun, the god of chaos in? What pantheon is that part of? Does anyone have Google open right now and can look up the word Hundun for me? H-U-N-D-U-N. Let's find Percy. I would rather not be poisoned. The poison will gradually delete my HP, and don't know if you know much about how HP works. even though I have 94 of it right now, and I can gain more with the blood. Still don't like losing it. I would prefer not to be losing it over time. And this is one of the last few levels where I can get rid of poison. Once I defeat Hundun, I cannot get rid of poison anymore. I have to deal with it. So where is that fucking cat? Hundun is central concept of Chinese mythology. Oh, just Chinese mythology. Okay. I thought I had like a cool name for it. No, it's just Chinese mythology. Where the hell is that cat, gang? There, I hear him. I don't see him though. Percy? None of these boxes have paste for me. I'm so mad. There's the cat! Oh my goodness. There you are. Hi, Garfield. Now, where could my pipe be? Sorry, I'm gonna read the rest of that after I get out of this level. I gotta lock in for a little bit here just to hyper focus, not get crushed or insta-killed, as is quite common in this game. There's so many ways for me to instantly die. I know I've been playing it kind of cool. I'm very nervous. This is the most optimistic a run has gone for me in a very, very long time. And I still don't have paste. I still don't have my favorite item in the game. And I would really quite like paste. Paste would make this a whole lot easier. Just, oh, yep, it's 3 minutes. Okay, I took too long. You took too long. Now your candy's gone. That's what happens. It's fine. All right, Hundun is a central concept of Chinese mythology embodying primordial chaos or undifferentiated state of the universe before heaven and earth separated. Often depicted as a faceless entity with 4 wings and 6 legs, it represents a state of pure potential, simplicity, and unformed chaos, acting as both a mythical being and a philosophical symbol of unoriginal oneness. Okay, neat. Just Chinese mythology. Nothing more specific than that. I'm surprised Chinese mythology doesn't have like a name for it. But then again, neither does like Greek mythology. You just kind of call it the mythology of the culture of the time. Oh, look at all that blood I got. Oh, that was some juicy blood right there. Oh, nice and tasty. Yeah, I should probably be farming these guys before it's too late. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight Hundun, the embodiment of chaos in Chinese mythology. Now, you're gonna look at that description there. You know, faceless, 6 legs, 4 wings. Remember that description of Hundun? I cannot pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. If I attempted to, I think I would be committing a hate crime. I would be making fun of it unintentionally. That's cool that it has a name. Maybe that's why we just call it Chinese mythology, huh? Okay, these spikes can instantly kill me, so I gotta be careful around those as well. Beautiful. Hi, Percy. Oh, freest Percy on the fucking planet, dude. I've never had a Percy that easy to save in, well, okay, there's a Kali altar. It's fine. Dude, we're at 99 HP here. All right. 7-4 is a Hundun fight. Hundun fight without haste is very tough. This fight is very difficult. Who's that random egg? Is that Hundun? Yes, it is. That egg walking up is Hundun, but it's not quite ready yet. I'm not quite ready to deal with Hundun yet. Me face the embodiment of death and of chaos? I don't think I'm quite ready yet. There's a little bit more I gotta do before we can get there. I gotta wait for him. Oh, that's all I wanted. I did not mean to drop the bow. It's fine. Do not lose this bow. I need this bow. I need this bow quite desperately. Okay, perfect for Easter Sunday. Yeah, it's the egg boss. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, gang. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. We've made it to the arena. I'm gonna set this down here just so it doesn't get destroyed. What if one of the things where religion isn't given a name at the time is if it's unopposed? I suppose. Remember, set bombs 1, 2, 3, 4. That didn't quite work the way I wanted to. Uh-oh. Okay. Now I gotta fight this guy. So the chicken head and snake head, that's Hundun. He's not a faceless beast. He's a two-faced beast. Okay. Please don't destroy those blocks. Oh, you're destroying those tiles. Oh, okay. I might die here. I might die here. I did not die. Oh, got very lucky there. Be very careful here. The intended way to kill this guy is with sticky bombs or a weapon of some sort, maybe a shotgun. I have none of those, so I'm trying to figure out a backup option here. I think with my spike shoes, I could deal enough damage just by stepping on its heads to kill it. But, ooh, I gotta get very lucky. Nope, that's the death. Okay. Okay. Fuck it, I'm using the arrow of light. It's fine. That's the point of the Ankh, is to save me from situations like that where I might die. Oh, okay. I'm gonna die here again. I did not die, thankfully. Oh! He just killed his other head. He killed his own head. Hey, game. Hey, game. Fuck you. I was optimistic. Hundun killed one of his own heads, but I couldn't go down. I was trying so hard to get the bow, and I think I panicked too hard, and I was not thinking rationally and not playing correctly. C'est la vie. Hey, we made it to the Hundun fight. That's an achievement in and of itself. I did so well. Yeah, I did incredibly well. That was a really good run. We're gonna go for a better run. Hopefully this time with fucking paste. Can I finally get the best item in the game? A simple spike trap is an insta kill. I mean, it is a simple trap, but it is quite instantly killing. I had the Ankh that saved me from one death, but it didn't save me from both. I wish I could bring a better weapon into that fight other than the bow and arrow. Just because if you get the bow and arrow, you have to retrieve the bow and arrow, and that's just, it's so... In order to retrieve it, you have to go into the spikes, and you can do that with a cape. It's possible to do it safely, but it's tough, and it's not something I do often enough to be good at it. This game is very evil and unforgiving. It is a hard game. There's a reason...
My butt's gone now.
Crabnapper! Oh my goodness, thank you for following. I'm glad you liked what you saw here enough to give me a follow here. Anything? I don't even want any of those items. I might have wanted that the Maddock there, but okay. Dude blew up his own shop to kill me. Actually, genius strategy. I was not expecting that at all. You must sleep. Yeah, I stream very late at night. But I also, if you want to follow me further places, there's a place called YouTube. I'm primarily a video editor for other YouTubers, but I make my own YouTube videos every single day. I'm currently in the middle of an ongoing series where I play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon every single day. Specifically, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Destiny Tower. It really was a generational beef. No kidding. Yeah, that shopkeeper fucking hated my guts. He was willing to blow his own shit up just to kill me. That was crazy. That, honestly, wild shopkeeper behavior. Hi, happy Easter, Gold. Hello, happy Easter. He is risen. I hope you had a good Easter. Night. Yes, go sleep. Go get your sleeps. I hope you had a good Easter. Thank you for being here. Seth is cute being hush. Hush. Hush.
Hi.
Hi. Beautiful dear. Oh, wow. You can't just come in here and fluster me like that. That's mean and evil. Please don't get mad at me for that. He shot, but he didn't shoot at me. I just happened to be there. Thankfully, he missed. Okay, he's not mad at me for that. He did not blame me for this. I was telling chat earlier, my day was weird. I started up... Okay, dude. I literally just stole from the other. I bought the same items from the other guy's shop, and you're gonna sell me spike shoes this time, dude? Dude. I'm tempted to steal from you now, solely for the fact that I can. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna try and work up enough money to buy that legitimately, because clearly every time I steal, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out for a good run. It doesn't work out for me. I think that's actually enough to buy spike shoes. Oh, we're 500 off. If only there were a $500 gold bill right here. Oh, we're exactly right on par with what I need for the spike shoes. Yippee! Yippee! Now it's not paste. That is helpful. Gay! I love the gay text. Normally that doesn't say gay. Normally it has the faces of various streamers, like various Twitch streamers that played Spelunky 1 a ton. Kind of as like idols in the background. But I thought, speaking of mods, I have the mod that made that one. Just say gay. It's very gay and silly. Oh my goodness. Dang, Action On and Gold, neither of you are very gay. I mean, you gotta get gayer, friends. That's really not that gay. Lo, but what the heck is up with my chat today? No one's very gay. Okay, I gotta be like over 90 or something. 82, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with 82. Y'all gotta get on my fucking level. Cairo out here. Cairo's winning. Cairo's the gayest one tonight. Let's go. All right. Really? You didn't start rolling from that? Dude, what the hell? What the hell? There's a gay meter, yeah? Type exclamation mark gay, you find out how gay you are. What? He stopped rolling and instant killed me? He's only supposed to be an insta-kill. Why he's rolling? Dude, Minty, holy shit. Minty's incredibly gay. Gayest one tonight. Gayest of all time. Hell yeah, Minty. Hell yeah, get it. I love that. That's fucking awesome. Bleg? Dude, Bleg? I can't believe Azrael is only 6% gay. That's wild. Azrael being only 6% gay is insane. That's bonkers, actually. For those of you who don't know Blegopai is a fellow VTuber and streamer. Last I saw, he was streaming Clone Hero drums, and very good at it too, by the way. Oh my goodness, I don't watch a lot of Clone Hero stuff myself personally, but you were very good at it. You were so good at that. Blay used up all his gay energy. Yeah, he's got none left. No more gayness. Okay. You got the ace flag? Nice. Teleporter could be really fun. Teleporter could be really fun for the run. I'm gonna try and buy the spectacles if I can get the 300 extra gold right here. That's 500, beautiful, love that. Be sure not to spend all your game in one place, nice. That is a really tough Percy to get. That is an incredibly difficult Percy to save. I'm just fucking cracked at the video game. I'm just fucking cracked at the video game, y'all. Holy shit. Oh, never mind. I did not want that to happen. How did I make this jump beforehand? Hold on, how did I make this jump? How did I make that jump beforehand? It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna get you. Hi, banana colored Toller. Happy Easter. He is risen. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Yippee. Dude, I would really like some more. I'm doing well. I had a weird day. I started the day off with a migraine, and then the migraine went away really quickly, which it normally doesn't, which I'm very happy about. And then I got to hang out with a cutie, someone I'm crushing on, and he knows it, so I feel comfortable calling him just my crush. Or my squish. I think squish is probably a better term for it, just knowing, like, queer terms. But yeah, okay, hold on. This is a precarious position here, simply because of that air trap. Beautiful, love that. Okay, got to hang out with my crush, and then we played some games and watched a show, and then had some really awesome Tex-Mex fries. It was really good. Okay. I'm using so many ropes, dude. I'm using so many ropes. Can I stop with the ropes? Okay, kitty's making it to the exit this time. I'm not killing the kitty this time. Where is the Uja Eye? There is the Uja Eye. Oh, inconvenient location, but doable. I've had worse Uja Eye spawns. Yay! What that Uja Eye does is it allows me to go to Vlad's cave, or if I take the jungle route. You know what? Let's do the jungle route today. I haven't done the jungle route in a minute. 33. Nice. That's not bad. That ain't bad. Let's do jungle today. I've done nothing but Volcana tonight. Y'all deserve to see the jungle. Could be better. Could be gayer. You gotta get as gay as you can. I get it. How are you doing, Banana? How's your day been? Actually, wait, no, you said good, and then you asked me how my day is. You already answered the question before I asked it. Because I asked it earlier. I'm a bad streamer. I'm very bad at remembering. Dude! After I was just saying I want to go to jungle, you're gonna finally roll a Volcana without... Like, when I prompt you to roll to jungle, I swear Midbus is... You always roll when I don't want you to, and you never roll when I do want you to. Dude, I'm beginning to rethink our relationship, Midbus. Of course the bomb missed. Of course the bomb missed. You saw Fam in the morning, watched a movie with BF a bit. Nice. You're baking cookies. Ooh. I need to bake brownies again sometime soon. I made a ton of brownies, and then I stopped making them because I went to a furry convention, and I didn't like have enough time to make them before the furry convention, or justifiably bring them to a furry convention. Well, this stinks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you down there. TFF, Texas Furry Fiesta. It was last weekend. I had a fun time with it. It was a pretty good con. Screw it. I'm just not dealing with it. Oh, no. I want to go to jungle. I want to show you all jungle. I want to show you all jungle. So here's what we're going to do. Get this ready. This pot, haven't heard of it? It's in Texas. As the name implies. It's... was one of my favorite cons. It's kind of not becoming my favorite con of mine anymore. I'm kind of losing the plot of it. Still learned a little furry stuff. Valid. It's a very popular convention, but I think that's just because it's in Texas, and the Texas furry community isn't very well served. There's not a lot going on in Texas for furries, but Texas has a lot of furries, so they're like, hey, might as well make our own convention. And then it just continued to grow to pretty much the entire Midwest. Every state that doesn't have a convention, typically their entire community goes to TFF. Because all like the coast states have conventions. Ooh, paste. Okay, this is the one benefit of going jungle. This is normally a spider. I have him modded to be a monkey, just because I dislike the spider sprite. Normally, like there's other spiders in this game I'm not bothered by. That one I am bothered by. I need to hold on to my bombs. I would love to save you, Percy. I need to hold on to my bombs right now because I need to go to the black market. I don't know where the black market is. Gotta find the black market. I would like to keep that boomerang, but it's fine. You can have it, I guess. I'm getting the fucking boomerang, dude. Get this fucking boomerang, dude. Boomerang I get to keep because it is helpful for an exploit. Black market? Black market is not in this level. Okay, you can tell by the music. That's sad. Midwest Fur Fest would be fun. Yeah, MFF is pretty fun. It's very big though. It is the biggest convention of all time, and as a result, it gets a little overwhelming. I typically don't go to MFF just because of how overwhelming it is. Same thing with the Anthrocon. Anthrocon's also very popular among furries, but it's also very overwhelming. Hi, Pav. That's a fellow YouTuber I really like and enjoy. We're good friends with him. I think he's currently editing something for one of my normal clients that I didn't have time to edit, which is really awesome. I like Pav a lot. Shout out to Pav. Views location thing. Yeah, I also try to only go to cons that I can, like, drive to, just because I don't want my fursuit getting lost in a plane. That's bad. That's not good. I don't like losing my fursuit. I don't want to risk that. Okay. Well, good news is, Black Market is not here. Bad news is, where the fuck is the Black Market, gang? Harry Bud took me for Annie when you were visiting him. Got me in the Phantom. Nice! I love that! A&E's a good one. A&E is a pretty darn good con. I think it's gonna be happening again pretty soon, right? I think the next A&E is like in a couple months? I'm not 100% sure. Oh wait, or is it, I'm thinking of A&W, aren't I? Anthro Northwest. A&E is Anthro New England, which is, I think, in the winter. January 15th, yeah, winter. Winter cons are really good. I think I'm gonna try and go to A&E next year if I can. A&E seems like a really fun con. I have a lot of friends up there in kind of like the Boston area. It'd be nice to see some of my friends again. I miss people. There's a lot of people who used to live near me and have moved. Dude, these lag spikes are so weird. Y'all saw that one, right? I'm not. You definitely saw that one. What the fuck is happening? Girl, why we lagging? Hello? What's going on here? That was in-game. That wasn't like OBS lag. That was game lag. For me, it was met beta. It was met beta. Oh, beta. Delta. That guy. I know who you're talking about. I don't know him personally. I know some friends who know him personally, but I've not interacted with Beta very much. But cool, I'm glad you got to meet him. Yeah, cons are getting very crowded. After COVID happened, cons exploded in popularity. There's so many more furries going to conventions than there were before COVID lockdown. Which is both awesome and a little bit overwhelming. Boom, we'll take these. Ulf, please don't be a dark level. Please don't be a dark level. Please. Oh, thank goodness it's not a dark level. And it's... Oh, yes. It's a dark level. And I didn't miss the black market. It's in this level. You can tell the black market's in this level because of the compass. My butt's gone numb. Thanks for the follow, Banana. Sorry that my butt's gone numb. You made my butt numb by following. That's kind of your fault. Skill issue, actually. All right, I'd lost my arrow, but it's fine. I don't really care about the arrow as much as I care about the bow. This is the all-important bow that I need to defeat Hundun. I cannot kill Hundun without this bow, even though getting to the point where Hundun is weak enough that the bow will kill him. Fuck you! Hey, fuck you, friend. Hate that guy. I hate these guys so much. Those little skull things, bring you down to 1 HP and make it so that you cannot recover HP no matter what you do without sacrificing something to Kali. And given that Kali altars are completely random as to when they spawn, that's really inconvenient for me because I'm stuck at 1 HP now. So I better make use of it. Better be smart with how I use this 1 HP. All right. Since I'm doing this and not going to Vlad's cave, what I have to do instead is a little trick I call stealing. The intended way is you buy the crown for 40,000 gold, but I don't have 40,000 gold. Sorry, my ear's itching. I had to itch my ear a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna take my headset off entirely. Oh. You know how dogs like get really excited when you itch their ear? I think I've had that. I think I think I finally understand. I've never... What the fuck was up with that lag spike? That was a weird one. This game does not normally lag this much. I truly don't know what's going on. Must be something else happening on my PC, because most of the time it's fine. Your bun likes your scratches? Lovely. Heck yeah. Oh. So being at 1 HP means that literally any source of damage will kill me, as you can probably expect by being 1 HP. Hi, Marcy, what's up? Let's go. Jetpack's gonna save me a lot of time and effort, and make it a lot easier for me to avoid damage, which is nice. I like avoiding damage. These lag spikes have to stop. Dude, these... What's going on? Okay, we're gonna figure something out. We're gonna figure something out here. Turn visual effects down, set to full screen. Was the ghost curse intentional or not? It was not. It was not intentional. I got cursed by a tiki man, by a witch doctor. Ugh, this game looks so much worse with low visual effects. It looks bad. It looks really rough. I do not like those fellas either. It's still lagging! Dude, okay, you know what? Yeah, this is the one that did it. What is up? Okay, well, if it's not the visual effects. If it's not the visual effects, I'm gonna turn the visual effects back on. I hate this. I hate that it's lagging so much, dude. I can't change this because of Bordeaux windowed. What if I change the internal resolution? What if I make it 4? 0.4. How's this look, chat? How's this look? Hi, Dex. Oh no, it's still lagged. Immediately dropped. No, my Wi-Fi's not struggling. This is game lag. The game is lagging. I'm not. I'm looking at OBS. There's no like drop frames on OBS. Oh, okay. OBS is also dropping a few frames, but it's not enough to be. It's not enough to explain the stutters that are happening for the game. And also, I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm using Ethernet in. I'm plugged in, baby. Is there like a RAM leak? Let me check. Let me check my task manager. No, RAM's sitting at about 49% right now. Oh, there might be a RAM leak, actually. Hold on. Because it's not going above 49.9%. It's exactly using 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's not using the other 16. Which is weird. Why is it not using the other 16? Is there a way to remove the course? Yes, there is. Well, my heaviest memory game, my heaviest memory program is OBS. So, I don't think I can close that. I could close VC Face, which is my VTubing program. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's doing something here. Who knows? Let's see. And then we reload it. It's coming back up. Yeah, my RAM is not using the other half. It's only using half of my RAM. Why is it only using half? That's weird. That makes me think it is the RAM. That makes me think there is a RAM leak. Why is it only using 49%? Why can't it tap into the other 16 gigabytes? I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and it's only using 16. It's refusing to go above 49% usage. It's refusing to go above 15.6 gigabytes. I will look into that after the stream. I'm actually very curious about that. I don't know why that's happening. That could definitely be explaining why I'm lagging right now. Why we're getting these like weird. These are so annoying. These spikes are very annoying. I think Spelunky itself might be a RAM leak, because it's gotten worse as the stream has gone on. Is there anything else here I really want to care about? I got spectacles, I've got ropes. I'm shooting ropes. Alright, well, no! Okay. Yeah, great thing to respawn to. Fucking insta-kill, man. Like, even if I weren't at 1 HP, that would kill me in one hit if my iframes hadn't run out, or had run out before it got me. Thankfully, my iframes hadn't run out, so my iframes were cool. Okay. If I take any damage, I die. If I take any damage, I die. If I take any damage, I die. Be very, very, very careful here. Be extremely careful here. If I'm going to die, I want to die in a way that I can at least take advantage of it, because I don't want to have to do focus. Actually, I have base, so I can do Onk skip pretty easily. But I want to at least die after I have the Onk. That's the main thing. If I'm gonna die, let me get the Onk first, please. Beautiful. Hi there, Olmec. I have a jetpack this time, so jetpack, much like Vladscape, is an incredibly powerful movement item. You obviously can't get Vladscape when you're not going to Vlad's lair, so the backup is potentially getting a jetpack in the black market. It doesn't always have a jetpack though, so there's a little bit of a risk. There is one way to get a guaranteed jetpack, and it requires death, and it's not a death I can do while cursed. How did I get cursed? I got cursed by one of the witch doctors. This floating skull thing's cursed me. It's very annoying. I'm very mad at it. Also, Wish, hey, can I show you something? I'm gonna show you something that I was reminded of that I hadn't thought of in a very long time. Giga Drain. I forgot about that username. That's an ancient username, dude. Oh my goodness. Would you like me to update that? Would you like me to update that to Wish Flare Blitz or something? Or one of the other miscellaneous usernames you use? It would not be hard. I honestly probably need to have a go through and update like the list of shopkeeper names too, because this mod also changes the shopkeeper names and. No. I mean, people ask about the sprites all the time when I'm streaming. I'd like to get them the right credit. And if they will go and download this and see some name that doesn't link to anything anymore, I'm like, that's gonna suck. Percy's not helpful to me because I'm cursed. That might be helpful. Nope, wasn't helpful. It's fine. That's money. Yeah, the only way I know of to get uncursed is by making sacrifices to Kali every interval of 8 points. It's not inconvenient. Yeah, it should be fairly simple. Do you want it to say Wish Flare Blitz, or do you want it to say, I don't even know if you want me to say one of your other usernames out loud right now. DM me on Discord what username you want me to use for that. I don't know. I trust you to judge what you think is safe. I'm willing to put any of them. I know all the usernames you have. Are you going to do what to make the best of a bad situation? Nope. I can do Wish Flare Blitz. That's fair. I'm not going to do what. The best of bad situation would still be this. Simply because Onk skip is way easier here, and if there's a high likelihood I lose my Onk anyway. So if I'm going to lose my Onk, I'd like it to be in an area where I can skip having to use my Onk anyway. Ooh, teleporter's funny. Teleporter's funny. You guys, can I get this username? You made the name of your belief with Flarian. You like Flarian for like 2 weeks. You can change it. Twitch lets you change your names. You can change it to whatever you want it to be. Honestly, I would say change it to the name you're using on like Blue Sky and whatnot, just to have consistency. You know what to make it now? I mean, why not be? I'm not saying it because I know you don't use it other places. But I see no reason not to use what you use on Blue Sky and the sites that you post art on. Yeah, after 1 month or something, you can change it. Yeah, Wish has had that name for a long time. Dude, this lag, I'm going to lose my fucking mind at it. Okay. Whenever this run ends, I'm closing Spelunky and waiting for my RAM to go down. I want to figure out, why is my RAM not using the other half? It's only using half of my RAM, which is insane, dude. It's an insane thing to not use all of my RAM, all of my memory accessible to me. I have 32 gigabytes, it's only using 16. Why the hell is that happening? Can I help you, dude? the most insane Ratcoin run right now. You got... I don't understand Ratcoin. Ratcoin confuses me so... I could have even cured my thing. What's on my PC? I don't even know how to tell you that, dude. How would I tell you that? How would I tell you? You pass Google points? There's Google in that game? Jesus. Good heavens. I have a 12th gen Intel Core i9 CPU. I have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 for my GPU. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, although I don't know why it's not. It's only doing 16 of them, and I don't know the details of like the RAM. I don't know like the programs or like the brand name. Honestly, if I could figure that out, if I could figure out why it's not using half my RAM, I think that might be the cause of a lot of issues I've been experiencing, frankly. I think that might actually explain a ton. Because I think historically it doesn't, like, I've never seen it actually go above 16% RAM, and I thought, oh, that's just a neat little perk thing. But if it's actually like stuck only using half the RAM I have installed, like plugged in, that's a problem. That's not good. Okay. Well, I do not have the health I need. I do not have my Onk anymore, but thankfully I have Paste, which means Onk Skip is going to be so freaking easy, you guys. Let's go. No problems with Onk Skip today. That's so many points. That's so many points, Cairo. Google is enormous. That's such a high number. Heads up, ads are coming in 3 minutes. If you want to avoid them, you probably know how by now. Feel free to subscribe or get Twitch Turbo or use the ad block. Fuck advertisements on Twitch.tv, honestly. They're hideous and gross and disgusting. I don't want Amazon making money off my streams. Money that I can't... Ooh. Okay. Good to know. If I have enough time, I'll come back for that. Careful, friend. That's a one-way door. Your target goal is 2.1. Okay, we do it here, here, here. Those aren't the right locations. Hold on. I'm placing these ropes in the wrong places. Okay. We go outside. I've used too many ropes here, but it's fine. I have a jetpack. Ropes are kind of irrelevant anyway. Beautiful. See, that's why the trick is much easier with Paste, because I can just do this. All right, let's get Percy. I have enough time to justify getting the health that Percy will give me when I take him to his favorite location, which is a bloody altar of a false god. For some reason, cats really like hanging out on Kali altars. I can't quite figure it out. I'm not sure why they really like this spot. They just it's one of their vacation spots, I guess. So die, thank you. Wonderful. Oh, whoa, sacrifice? Yeah, no kidding. Your pre-surface level look at Ratcoin doesn't seem obvious for a fix. Seems very seen issues in Unity games. Yeah, this is not a Unity game. I don't know what's going on here. This is... I play a lot of Spelunky, and this happens like 1 in 10 streams, I'd say. Like, it's not a very common occurrence for me. Why is it only using half my RAM? That's the big question here. I feel like my PC is just not using all the RAM available to it. I need to open it up one of these days and just figure it out. Because I've also noticed when I'm editing, it never goes above 49% RAM, but it's often at 49% memory. And that's a little odd. Tall Onyx... Dude, this is... Last time was Tall Onyx Spiral. Okay, Tall Onyx Vortex, so this is Tall Onyx Eye this time. That's very similar. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised by how similar that one is. Well, good news is, despite losing the Ankh, it's very, very, very unlikely for me to get cursed before getting, when I get cured. I died. I lost my Ankh, I used my Ankh. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Which is so funny, because the level I died on, I could have gotten cured the very next level. I could have gotten cured because there was a Kali altar that very next level. The one that I died on. I died nonetheless, and now it's too late. I lost my Ankh. Says that then gets cursed. It's possible to get cursed. It's incredibly difficult to get cursed here. The only way feasible for me to get cursed before Cosmic Ocean again would be in the Sun Challenge, which, given that I have pace right now, Sun Challenge should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And theoretically, if I blew up enough Kali altars, but I've gotten enough favor points from Kali, that shouldn't happen. That likely will not happen. I would have to blow up way more Kali altars than I've even seen this run. We got more ropes, though. I'm never going to complain about shooting ropes. No one in chat here would complain about me shooting ropes, right? Alright. It's also possible it could, the heavy RAM usage could be like my hand tracking. Sometimes the hand tracking causes issues. Okay. Now, despite not being able to get cursed here, I can still die in one single shot here, because if I touch any fire, my jetpack will instantly explode. And there are many sources of fire in Neo Babylon, namely those fucking pinball machines, and namely that lava that I thought was about to start shooting up at me. Honestly, I'm very glad the lava didn't come up on that elevator there. Also, if I get squished by an elevator, I instantly die. What the heck? Why are the spike shoes not working? Spike shoes are supposed to spike. Oh yeah, those UFOs, the Kirby machines, those also light me on fire if I explode. That would not be good for my health. I would die pretty quickly here, and I would lose my jetpack, which I think is the worst consequence. Yeah, I'm so glad that people are realizing AI is bullshit. People are realizing, wow, we really just got AI is just NFTs again. AI art is just NFTs again. Who knew? Crazy how that worked. Use potential fix for RAM not being used in general, that is not clicked in fully, or somehow there's a limit set in the BIOS. I'll check if there's a BIOS thing. I've never actually opened my PC. This is a pre-built. I don't know how to open it. I should learn that and figure that out. Tall Onyx Eye. Tall Onyx Eye. Now remember what we're looking for, chat? Tall Onyx Eye. Let me know if you spot it. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll win it. Ooh, if you win your lawsuit. I hope you win your lawsuit. That's, I'm sorry that you are in a situation where you had to sue somebody. Or are countersuing, I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm sorry that you are in a lawsuit in general. But if you win, that's awesome. That's really hype. That's really exciting. Tall Onyx Eye, it said? Eye, yes. Tall Onyx Eye. Dude, where the hell is this guy? Where is this guy? Dude, where's my car? There's the Tall Onyx Spiral from last run. Where's the Tall Onyx Eye? You've never gone to Cosmic Ocean? I made it a few times. Tall Onyx Bat. I'll take a catalog of every Tall Onyx statue I see here. It's gotta be like in the middle layer or some shit like that, right? There it is. Okay, yep, it was in a middle layer. That's good to know. I'll sit right here, don't get crushed by an elevator. Okay. It's making it a little tricky to not get crushed. Beautiful. Tall Onyx Eye. I made it to Cosmic Ocean a few times. I almost made it to Cosmic Ocean, but then I died twice to Hundun earlier. So I lost my... I had 99 HP in a dream, and I lost my Ankh to Hundun, and then I died again in the exact same way, and it made me very sad. Whew. Alright. I didn't even die to Hundun himself. I died to the fucking spike trap below him. Ow! Probably gonna win as it's against 88. I'm glad that you're winning that. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get some HP. Sorry that someone in your life violated 88, though. That really sucks. Moy! 91% gay. That's very gay, dude. Hell yeah. Also, the reason this walrus lady runs a palace of pleasure. Girl. Girl. The sexiest character in the game running a palace of pleasure is kind of awesome. That's kind of sick and based, actually. Okay. There's a Lancel over there. I gotta. Woo! Terrifying sight because she's hot. So true. She is the hottest character in the game. Her and Anubis were the demon altar in the basement. Shh, don't tell anyone that. Nobody knows that. Nobody has to know there's a demon altar in the basement. Yeah, it is a little strange how much of this game, like, involves demon worship. But I mean, it pulls from a lot of different mythologies. There's a lot of mythological, like, tales. A lot of the bosses are mythological gods and whatnot. Which makes Spelunky a strange game to be playing on Easter as a Christian. Like, that is Tiamat, the... Hold on, I gotta focus. Okay, there we go. It was Olmec again. He is the Olmec head. He's literally there. There are a bunch of statues found in the Olmec region of South America, and that's it. That's all we know. We have no knowledge of like who or what the heads are in actual real world Olmec history. So Derek, you just decided to just take one of those heads and call him Olmec. I mean, to be fair, that's also, like, common. Legend of the Hidden Temple was, like, a game show here in the United States, and it had a talking Olmec head, and they just called it Olmec. It's disappointingly common to just take the single trope that we know about ancient Olmec society, and, oh yeah, that is Olmec. Which, no, Olmec was a group of people, but that's all the information we have, because... a lot of ancient societies didn't write anything down. Or if they did, it wasn't in a way that was decipherable to us today. It is very easy for things to be lost. Which is why I'm very against, like, deleting art or deleting files. If I can help it, I try to hold on to every piece of art I've commissioned as long as I can. Nostalgic flashback from Hidden Temple. Hell yeah. Legend of the Hidden Temple. It was a good show. It was a really good show. You don't think about it very often, but it was powerful. Okay. I would really quite like to have the actual arrow here. You consider Sheelan to be a liability, and I get that in this run jetpack does the same thing, but if you had Vlad, would you consider Sheelan bad for Cosmic? You can't bring Sheelan into the Cosmic Ocean for in single player. Sheelan literally cannot come with you through the Olmec head. I don't leave Sheelan behind because it's a choice. I literally cannot bring Sheelan with me. Now you can bring Sheelan in multiplayer using a glitch, but in single player, as far as I'm aware, it's not possible. It's not a liability thing. It's literally just it's not possible. The game stops you from bringing Sheelan with you in the Cosmic Ocean. I do think Sheelan is a bit of a liability just because he has only 3 HP. And that is not a lot. I've not seen the Sun Challenge. I'm a little concerned about not seeing the Sun Challenge here. That's a little worrying. But yeah, even if I could bring Sheelan into the Cosmic Ocean, I probably wouldn't, all things considered. Glued to size spaceship. I would love to. I think it would die. I'm gonna double check, make sure I didn't like miss the Sun Challenge anywhere. I don't think it was here. Sun Challenge should always be on the main path, so I'm gonna follow the main path. Back. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, I mean it happens sometimes. Sun Challenge can be on future levels. Go get yo Eepees, Banana. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. It's a pleasure meeting you. Your name is awesome. I do truly love your name. Like that's such a great name. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you in future streams. I don't always stream Spelunky, but I stream, you know, miscellaneous indie games and retro Nintendo games. And of course I play Mystery Dungeon every day on YouTube, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, it's a pleasure. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. Get yo Eepees. Okay. Sorry, Percy. Did I hear someone snoring? What the fuck? I heard what sounded like snoring. Okay, there's the sun challenge. I should probably actually pay her to enter the sun challenge. There we go. $50,000 to potentially die. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, I think I should be safe here. I think that's all the threats that can hurt me with the sun challenge. Y'all remember last run where I fucking did horribly in the sun challenge, but because I had 99 health, it didn't matter. I was just getting bounced back and forth and thankfully avoided the curse guys. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe. You know how I said I probably won't get cursed again? There's a chance I got cursed there. I was not expecting that bee to come up and fuck with me. Thankfully, I had enough health to negate it anyway. That was really annoying. Whoops. That didn't do a ton of health, but that could have really fucked me up there if it did get me in cursed. It's an Easter miracle. That's twice now. I've been like ping-ponged through the sun challenge and didn't get cursed. Honestly, yeah, that was an Easter miracle both times. You fuckers. I hate these guys. I hate these guys so much. Also, fun fact, if I somehow take damage from the bow of light, or from the arrow of light, I will instantly die to it. It does 99 HP to me specifically. It does less damage to enemies, specifically Hundun, which is very helpful and very annoying. Ugliest fly, no kidding. Okay. Don't die. Don't die stupidly. Don't die stupidly. Don't die intelligently either. But just don't die. How about that? I think that's the strat, is not dying. I need to not die here. Death, typically, pretty suboptimal. Seth is also typically pretty suboptimal. I'm not gonna deal with that. Y'all saw the lag spike again. Don't know what happened there. That was annoying. It happened again there. Ugh. Okay, we're running. Hundun time. Oh no. No, why is the lag happening now at the Hundun fight? Oh, this sucks, dude. Okay. I have 34 pace bombs, so the Hundun fight should be significantly easier than the time where I died to it. Without pace bombs, it becomes a lot harder of a fight, but with pace bombs, it kind of becomes a breeze. I'm particularly optimal. Thank you. Particularly thanks. Alright, here's the exit for the final boss of the game. Oh no, I can't leave the exit until I defeat the final boss of the game. Whatever will I do? Whatever will I fucking do? So what is Hundun? That's a good question. We looked this up earlier in ancient Chinese mythology in particular. He is the embodiment of chaos. He is a faceless creature with 4 wings and 6 legs. Yep, you still have it copied. I love that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it blew up the chicken head at least. Okay, is that both? Oh, Snakehead's still alive. Okay, there we go. Snakehead's dead. Yay! It's got 2 of them. I think you mean 3. So that is the first phase of the Olmec boss fight. This is the second phase. This is the whole reason I brought the arrow with me. There's nothing I can do right now. I could just leave the game. I could leave the game. Or I could shoot this eye with a bow. With a special bow and a special arrow. I need both the special bow and the special arrow to do this. But once those are with me, may I get to go to the cosmic fucking ocean, gang. We've done it. We're in 7-5. Now, So that's the second final boss of the game. And I could have just left in one, but instead... Be gone, bow. The bow is useless to me. Okay. What the fuck? Insane spawn for these bubbles. I'm gonna explore this level a touch more, but that's actually very crazy. I've never seen the 3 bubbles that close. Yeah, Mythology version, honestly, looks nothing like the version that Derek, you made for their game. Now just 94 to go. Exactly. You get it, Cricket. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there's the bow. Lovely. I'm gonna try and farm HP. Please do not get cursed. That's the main issue I have with exploring this area right now. Let's not get cursed, please. I would really like to not get cursed again this run. That'd be twice in a single run, and that'd be very annoying, all things considered. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Oh, fantastic. Oh, hello, Kirby. I do really like that I've modded the UFOs to look like Kirby. Or sorry, someone modded the UFOs to look like Kirby. I just happened to install the mod. Yeah, that's 1, 2 bubbles. Okay, little terrifying. It's the downside of not having fucking Vlad's cape here right now. Ugh. Every explosion is way more terrifying than it would be otherwise. Also, okay, well there's the last bubble. I'm gonna try and find the exit before I pop the bubble, though. Whoa! Not pop the bubble yet. Do not get crushed by an elevator either. Neither of those sound good. Oh, this sucks. That's the worst elevator ever. Why would any normal, like, person take that? Oh, well. So this is the exit here. What we're gonna do here, I'm actually blow this up now. Just so it's gonna get easier to deal with later. You thought that was it? You thought that was gonna kill me? No, the elevators always stop one tile from the ceiling, which is helpful. But I can see why you thought that was it. That was a little scary, frankly. Okay. Probably gonna be coming through the void. Whew. I thought that was it right there. I thought that was death. It feels wrong seeing Kirby get turned into red splatter. Nah. That's intended for Kirby. That's Gora, my comfort character. Alright. Well, it's very hard for me to get cursed outside of jungle levels. I can quite easily get poisoned in these. Or I could just get comboed directly into a one-hit kill. Dude, what do you mean? What do you mean? Lovely game. Lovely game. Well done. Well done, video game. I'm gonna reset Spelunky because it's I think whatever's causing the lag, hopefully it closing and coming back will fix it. We shall see. Why? I still don't understand. Yeah, my memory usage is still sitting at about like 46%. So without Spelunky running, it's still very, very close to that 49%. Blame what is 11? Probably, actually. Yeah. I think we do like 1 or 2 more runs. Probably one more like big run. If I die in like dwelling a few more times, that's okay. I'm not mad at dying in the dwellings. Yeah, I was having some weird lag spikes that time, and Spelunky 2 doesn't normally lag for me. Normally it's perfectly fine, even while streaming. I mean, like I said, I stream every single Sunday. That's me. Hi, Seth. Hello. That's me without the glasses. Landy. Hi, Landy. Hello, friend. Welcome. All right. I think the only modded characters I have are myself and Landy, which is very funny. All right. We'll give it one more real run, and then we'll call it a night. I'm very tired just because I had a migraine earlier today. And I played Spelunky on Friday. So I'm a little spelunkied out. If you missed that Friday stream, though, the VOD should be up on my VOD channel over on YouTube. I'm not saving that Percy. I'm not saving that Percy. that Percy is too out of the way. Gonna be 100% honest with you. Little bit tricky. Not worth it. Someone should make a Spelunky skin that's Goku. Oh, I'm certain people have. I'm confident there's a Spelunky skin that's Goku. You know what? Actually, hold on. Screw it. I'll look it up. I'm already lagging again, dude. I'm already lagging again. What the fuck is up, man? I hate Windows. Whatever's causing this to happen. Whatever's causing me like only half my GPU, my memory to be used. Spelunky.fyi. Oh, pardon me. Goku. There are 3 Goku mods. Holy shit, chat. There are 3 Goku mods. Okay, hold on. You had a random lag spike yesterday. You blame Windows? Probably. I mean, it probably is Windows, let's be honest. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these mods. Playable Goku drip. This is how it looks in game. I mean, to be fair, it's literally just one single sprite of the Goku drip meme, which is kind of funny. What's this one? Goku G. Oh, that's actually a cute one. That's actually not a bad sprite. Hold on. Look at, oh, it's like highly detailed, like GBA sprites. Wait, yeah, this actually fits really well into Spelunky's like style. Oh, that's really cute, actually. And then Dragon Ball Goku. Oh, what, I didn't mean to open that. Hello? Okay, I didn't mean to download it. I just meant to open it in a different tab. That's fine. These are so cute. These are like actual custom-made art too. Like the other ones, I think they were ripped from a game. How many channel points to play as Goku? I don't know. I don't know, actually. Which Goku would you want? What is this GBA skin from? It says GBA, so it's like ripped from a GBA game. But I don't know of any Dragon Ball games that have, like, I don't know of any Game Boy Advance Dragon Ball games. Also, wow, only 2 out of 5 stars? That's kind of crazy, dude. This one's got 4. Nice. Dragon Ball GBA games. Shh, ignore my tabs. Is 3.7k enough for the 3rd one? I'm not playing the 3rd one ever. I'm telling you that now. It looks like it's from this one. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure? Is this a real game? Please do not. Please, I'm not giving you the opportunity to make me play Drip Goku. I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not playing Drip Goku. I'm telling you that now. Okay, definitely, the sprites definitely look like they're from this game. So if you look back at those sprites, the 3rd one you clicked, oh yeah, this top one, the custom made art one. Yeah, these 100% are the sprite. Look at the eyes in particular. The eyes are very similar to the eyes in this. I think they are exactly the same. I can't believe this is a real game. I've never even heard of this. What is happening? We're investigating Dragon Ball games. Wait, is there not like a Wikipedia page for it? If this is a real GBA game, it should... Oh, it is here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it just is a real GBA game. No, it was... Okay. They were asking if anyone had made, like, a Spelunky sprite for Goku. And that got me on it. Like, I saw this one, it said Goku GBA, and it has these in particular GBA sprites. And I'm like, wait a minute, where did these come from? And it turns out they're from Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. And I'm like, yada yada. Look, you know how it is. You're a streamer too. You understand the tangents that we all go on sometimes. How many points for the custom-made Goku one? None. I'm not playing as Goku. I have Seth. I have your art. I took the rods purely because of a tangent. Also, hey, by the way, I'm gonna be like ending stream soon. So if you watch me play as Goku, it's only gonna be for like 1 run at best, at most 1 run. You know, I would love it. Actually, okay. You know the Spelunky outfit that you have me in, Wishflower Blitz. I would love to get a a VTuber outfit of just this exact same setup. Like, I know it's Anna Spelunky's. Have you played Pacific Drive? No, I have not. I've heard of it though. Hey, boom. I mean, now that there's a Kali altar, we gotta get sacrifices in. Sacrificing to a false god on Easter Sunday?
Flufflicious is telling you to play Pacific Drive.
Cairo. That'd be awesome, actually. Hold on. How much is it? I might refund that if I can't afford it, because it does specify, please, if I own the game, I'm gonna play it. But okay, next, if I can. $30? Dude. That's expensive. That's really expensive. That is... I'll see if I can justify it before the next stream. I am tempted by it. That does look like a good game. Is it literally just driving through the Pacific Northwest? I mean, I've heard it's very good. I've heard about this before. It is $30 though. Lag spike, 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 lag. Oh my goodness, this is actually that got quite bad. I'm definitely ending stream after this run tonight, so I won't play it tonight, but I might put it on the list. It's definitely not just driving. That's a large part. There's so many other mechanics. I've definitely heard some really good things about it. I won't spoil any of what I've heard. Oh, I probably should have sacrificed that Mercy, actually. Hold on. It's fine. I'll get more sacrifices later. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, it's a dark level, and the game's already lagging. If you get Goku, you get 799 this run. No, I'm tired. I kind of don't want to get 799 this run. If I want to get 799, I would want it to be on an earlier run. I mean, don't have to be like EP for it. Please don't hurt yourself. Please. Oh, dude. I'm kind of locked in now. But don't stress your funds for me. I don't think I'm stressing. I think I could justify a $30 purchase for a stream. Especially if, like, it's a viewer recommended stream. I already have, I think my next stream is already pre-planned. Like, I have a goal for Thursday. Luna wants to play, Luna wants to watch me play, what's it called? What is it called? I lost it. I forgot what it's called already. Outer Wilds, that's what it's called. Luna the deer wants to watch me play like over VC. We're gonna play it together effectively. This sucks. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I didn't even hurt that guy, so I got no sin points either. That's beautiful. Well, I got sin points for you. Okay, well, that sucks. Yep, I got sin points from fighting that one. That sucks. Yes, that is next up on the list. Gonna be playing that with Luna. I think I'll put Pacific Drive on the wish list. I think unless someone buys it for me, I probably won't play it. I'll refund your money, Cairo, your channel points. Just so, because I can't justify it right now. I really can't. I'd like to. I would love to play Pacific Drive. It does look like a really fucking fun game. I'm not in a position financially where I can justify it. I'd like to be. I think I can be. It was just. Oh, it hurt. It would hurt. Come on. There we go. Literally no worries. I'll put it on the wish list for sure, though. By the time, whenever it goes on sale, I'll absolutely buy it. That's the biggest problem I have with that, like, pick a game for me type thing. Like, I love that redeem. It's a very fun redeem. But people pick it every time someone's redeemed it so far. It's been a game I don't own. Like, it's hard to play a game that I don't have. Okay. There we go. Can we buy you Steam games? I think so. I'll have to get the link to like my Steam wishlist, but I don't think there's any problem with y'all buying me Steam games. People have bought me Steam games before. I don't know if it's possible to buy Steam games off the wishlist without it being like, Can I share a link to my wish list? Is that a thing I could do? Maybe. Let's see. Let's try that. That should work. That should open my wish list even in like a private tab. Let me check real quick. Private window. Yeah, okay, sweet. If you wanted to buy me anything on that wish list, feel free to. Actually, while I'm here, while I've already got fucking Firefox up, let's go ahead and refund this channel points. Open reward queue. Oh wait, why do I not have this listed? I should definitely have this pop out saved. It came from me. I'm gonna reject it and then refund the points back to user. Okay, Kyra, you should get your points back to buy to game as a gift. You just need to buy their Steam. Just need their Steam ID and that. Oh, okay, neat. I didn't know that. I didn't know if it was possible to get that for like non-friends, because I've only ever bought gifts for people who are on my friends list, you know. Fucking lag, dude. What is up? I'm so... This lag is gonna drive me off the walls. Another lag spike? What is up? I thought closing and reopening Spelunky would fix it. Also, hey, this sucks. This is horrible. Just in general, It's gonna be a pain in the ass getting back up here, isn't it? Oh, okay. Call me Falco in Corneria because this is horrible. Also, honestly, another big benefit of the wish list is just, hey, those are a bunch of games that I think are interesting. If you're curious, I'm honestly crashing out because of the lag on this right now. This is weird and uncommon. I've never had this many issues with Spelunky before tonight. I don't know what the hell is happening, but it's making me mad. What is that reference? The This Is Horrible one, or... I was referencing Star Fox 64 in the very first level. You get to Corneria, and Corneria, like, is kind of in a very, very bad position. And there's like a bunch of enemies and I didn't want to push it. It's fine. 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 Oh, okay. Anywho, but you get to Corneria, and like the moment you enter the city, Falco says, "This is horrible." I don't know why, but that vocal stem has been stuck in my head. You know what? Fuck it. Since we've been going on tangents this run anyway. Star Fox 64 Falco, this is horrible. Fox and Falco being roommates at the academy, and then you went to the Vine. We get video? Boom. Okay, hold on. Star Fox 64. That works. I pulled up a full game, no commentary thing, and it is 2 hours long. That's crazy how short this game is. All right, boom, boom. Let me mute the game audio real quick. Boom. Here we get in Corneria. Okay, so it's after this. It's about here.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
That's it. That's the whole line. I'm literally just referencing, this is horrible. What about Falco can't properly follow? What about how Falco can't follow proper launch checklist? Fox says, check your G diffusers. And Falco says, all good here. Then 30 seconds later, Falco is, there's something wrong with G diffusers. Yeah. Yeah, he's really bad about it. This is what, yeah. If you have a skill issue, if you're not good at the game, Falco will get shot down, and this is the first level of the game.
This is horrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of porn. I'm curious in this playthrough, do they get Falco shot down? That's Falco. Okay, they save Falco. Oh, hold on. You know what? Since you mentioned it, I want to see the line down.
Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
Interesting.
Use the boost to take.
You remember grinding saving because you really liked him? If you save him and then you can get the secret exit. This playthrough did not get the secret exit. But there's a different level you can go to if you save him. Specifically, you can go to fucking, what was it? Sector, what? I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what it was at all. Okay, boom. Sorry, I got distracted. Falco canonically dies. No, he just gets shot down and has to repair his ship. He doesn't die, he comes back. But it is interesting that it's like the very first level. Second Maddock has entered the building. Yeah, Fox is a baddie. 100% agreed. Fox is hot. Not in the OG SNES if any of them are shot down. That's true. Yeah. I never played the OG. Honestly, I've truly never played the original Star Fox. I'd probably fix that one of these days. I've only ever played 64. I recommend giving Star Fox 64 a try again. The game is actually pretty hard, but it's pretty fun, all things considered. Like, even now when I go back and play it, it's very enjoyable. I thought about doing a randomizer for it. That was the second Maddock the entire time. I was doing the wrong Maddock for this challenge. Seth from 3 years ago to crush both those pickaxes under gravity block. I thought about it. I fully thought about it. Actually. Like, genuinely, there was a part of me that wanted to. You actually favor Star Fox Sultan Adventures? I know they're very interesting games. I could not enjoy them because of the controls at all. Their controls alone made me really dislike both Assault and Adventures. I gave them both a fair shake. I tried so hard to like them, and I just couldn't. I couldn't get into them solely because of the controls. They seem like very interesting stories, especially Assault story. Oh my goodness, Assault story was awesome. I mean, yeah. Yes, I'm getting Vlad's Cave here in a minute, but I have a fucking jetpack. What do you have, idiot? The Pokey thing froze again? It froze? Is that what's been causing the lag? Hold on. That's crazy, actually. Hold on, let's try it. Thanks for letting me know. Also, yeah, feel free to let me know if there's any, like, weird glitches or anything. Especially if my hands get disconnected and I don't realize it. My controller got disconnected. Beautiful. This whole stream has been tech issues. This whole stream has been just fucking nightmare text. I mean, they're not, like, bad. It's not like it's crashing the stream. But it's just weird amounts of lag. I don't know what's going on here, chat. This game is weird. This whole stream's been a weird one. Why is Zero Aura so huge? Why is Zero Aura so big? That's a big sprite for Zero Aura. How much aura does Zero have? 0. That's why it's called Zero Aura. Hey. Alright. I don't have. Why are you a rabbit? Did you specify a Pokemon last time? If you didn't specify, it might just give you a random Pokemon every time. I'm dead. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think we're done here. I think... Yeah, you can specify. Go to !extension, and you can specify the Pokemon you want to be in my stream. That doesn't apply to other streams who also have those installed, though. If you go to another stream that also uses stream avatars, you would have to use their avatar extension. And the extension is always down below in the stream, so if you don't want to have to click on that separate link, just go to my about page in the stream, and you can change it there as well. You can also control your character by like moving specific directions and jumping and whatnot. I'm done with the stream. I think I'm too tired to keep going, and Spelunky is being mean to me, and my computer's being mean to me. I'm gonna figure out what the hell is happening. Mamiliar's being incredibly gay before the run ends. That's beautiful. Let's raid out. Let's figure out who we're into. Nini, thank you all for being here. I do really appreciate it. I'm honestly shocked at how much love and support that y'all have been giving me for this Spelunky Sunday series, and also just for my streams in general. It's been very nice. Beagle streaming Megabonk, Misha streaming Backyard Baseball. Love that. In Fursuit. Yo, dude. In Fursuit? That's kind of wild, man. Yeah, let's do Misha. Misha's awesome. Misha's a very good friend of mine. Currently in the middle of a fundathon. So go toss some money Misha's way. He's a very good bean. What's a good raid message? What would be a good raid message? Actually, you know what? Misha's Nightbot just posted a really funny raid message. Let's do this. Boom. Post that. Cool that you can see the wish list by checking the only Steam games can only be out for stream games. Sorry, gamer derogatory. That's goofy. That's so goofy. Yeah, go spam this message in Misha be barking. Misha be barking here. He's a good friend, fellow YouTuber, and actually kind of switched from being a YouTuber to a Twitch streamer right now. Like I said, in the middle of a stream, a fundathon, and he's currently playing Backyard Baseball. That's right, Backyard Baseball, which is a fucking crazy game to be streaming in 2026. Thank you all for being here. Absolutely lovely to have you. Again, I stream Spelunky every Sunday. I stream miscellaneous other games throughout the week. I've got plans for Outer Wilds sometime this week, I think on Thursday. I'm a little busy in the middle of the week. That's just simply think I'm gonna be editing so much this week. But thank you all. Love you all. Bye. Go show Misha your love. Mwah.